Ready? Set?
Everybody out there, I want to know who wants to go fast? Let's go one. Make some noise if you wanna go faster. Speed up 'cause we wanna go faster. Make some noise if you wanna go faster. Speed up 'cause we wanna go faster. Make some noise if you wanna go faster.
Welcome back to another episode of the High Speed Garage. Thanks to Contrast Printing. If you need any merch or any sign writing done, give Brad at Contrast Printing a call. Addicted Marine Performance Parts. You would have probably seen on Facebook, Mikey's got some dollar washers pumping up all his stuff. So
He's pumping them out.
if you need that stuff, they're pretty good price too. So get onto him, support the people that support us. And Metworks for helping us get this studio cranking.
The old Talk Factory studio.
Thanks, guys. What have you been up to? I had a bit of a shit weekend up at Taree, but
Been racing.
It has been a weekend.
I did plenty of other stuff during the week, though.
I hope you had a good time everywhere else.
I did. It made up for it.
Yeah, it was a bit of a chaotic weekend for you, but for me, I drove up on Friday afternoon after work. Boss man let me go a little bit early, and as we said last week, drove up to Port. Mate, that was smick. I loved that. Went and spent.
So was it
spent some time
45
with Brett.
minutes, or was it an hour, or was it 2 hours?
I think it was 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So it was
that's
pretty
quick.
close. Easy as shit drive. Like you think an hour here, like you stop, start, and driving
it's
through
100
towns and
Ks
shit.
an hour
You
for an
jump
hour.
on 110, 100 Ks, 110 Ks sometimes, and you're up there in no time at all. And then we got to sit down and actually spend time with Brett and his family. It was really good. And then each morning, just head down into Taree and have some food and just spend time as a family. It was meant.
It's all right if you don't have to get there at bumfuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we were just sort of getting up when we woke up, went inside for a coffee, and then jumped in the car and scooted off.
Get
I
there by
find-
lunchtime, you only just seen the first
well-
race.
I find it annoying that we've got to get to these things so fucking early.
Well,
Especially when you, like, how late we'll start and it was ridiculous.
So, well, Saturday we had a driver's briefing at 7:20, or it was supposed to be at 7:20. That's what they told us all.
I got
by
there at
to get
9:30
there-
and nothing was happening.
To
apart
get
from
there and
juniors.
get your boat and shit
The juniors weren't even
ready
on
and
the
all
water
that before you go to your driver's briefing. It's like you need a couple of hours before that. So you got to be there at fucking 5 in the morning
Yeah.
to get your shit ready and
Yeah.
organised.
And juniors, like when we were driving down into the area, juniors were just on the water. So like you don't need to be there super early.
Yeah, but they were like, everything was late.
I've always
program.
thought for a major event, yes, juniors come in early, they can get briefed before everyone else is there, and say 8. If your license is available for it, get the juniors on the water at 8. They're not making any noise, and then when the juniors get on the water, that's when you start doing your briefing because you've still got an hour and a half, 2 hours with the juniors on the water.
Well, yeah,
before
OD's got to do the briefing and he should be watching the racing. So both briefings have got to be done before they go on the water.
I remember I was
See,
able to
I
get,
reckon it's shit though. Like, if you at your major meetings, if you want to have your juniors, I could argue that they probably don't need
Yeah, I
to
don't
be
think-
there and they
But
hold up.
I wouldn't
time.
call that a major meeting we just had.
But if you want them there, like you ask everybody, oh, why do you run juniors? And they're like, oh, so we can show off, where the sport starts and whatever else. But you're fucking not showing shit off because you're putting them on at 7:30 in the morning and then fucking them off by 8:30, and no one's seen shit.
well, the juniors get like Formula Future gets to the racetrack and then they do their racing. They can spend the whole rest of the time showing their boat off and talking to people and
Yeah, but they don't.
They
They don't
don't.
do that.
well,
And you can't show your boat
especially-
off when the crowd can't get into the pits.
Well, especially say like the Land family, what they're doing for Formula Futures at the moment is bloody awesome, and they're like a major team that's in the like the spectator area selling junior boat merch, and they're actually bringing a lot more promotion to the sport for Formula Futures than I've ever seen before.
But if you don't get to see the boats run, how shit's that?
yeah, but put the boats on display so kids come up and instead of watching
you
racing.
still don't get to see them run. And
Yeah, but
you
at least
think,
they know
oh,
they're there.
Yeah, but you got to see them fucking run. You don't
Yeah.
go to the top fuel drags and just look at them in the pits and go, "I'm going home because they're going down the track now."
Yeah, but then you get that opinion, and then all of a sudden we're putting juniors in the middle of a race meeting, and then you'll complain that fucking juniors are on the race meeting.
no, well,
mate.
if you want to have them there and show them off, don't fucking put them out the back corner.
Let the kids play in the morning when you can, and then
But other kids won't even get
Get
to see
'em
that. Most
showing
kids
it
are going to
off.
be playing fucking soccer or doing something, or most families sleep in a bit on a fucking Saturday or a Sunday because that's their days off.
Yes,
So they do that, and then
that's what I
by
wanna do.
they get up, they might go and have some fucking breakfast somewhere if they're lucky, or take the kids to fucking play footy or go to fucking netball or whatever they got to do.
yeah,
And then by the time they get to the racetrack, there's no junior racing left. It's all over and done with.
yeah, but then you're at least doing something because there'd be blow ups if you didn't have juniors. If you had
I
juniors
went there
racing
with
through the
just
day,
a junior boat, I'd probably just fucking pack me shit up and fucking go home at lunchtime.
well,
Half
if you
of them probably
do.
did.
but a lot of the junior teams do stay back, and then they'll sit down and they'll watch the racing with their family and show their boats off, and that's what the Land family were doing. And I think they had a few others. Shut up.
I think it's just
Please
shit
hold.
that you just fucking put them on at the start of the day and just say, "Yep, that's you done. Fuck off now."
Yeah, well, no one's gonna want to see the juniors racing in between the major events. Like,
Well,
you get
Why
enough
not? They do it
complaints on
everywhere
25s.
else. They do it everywhere else.
At a major event, I don't think they should be there, like a proper spectacular. And purpose NDC thing like that was, they could have been filtered in because there was only 3 classes.
Yeah,
so
they
could
certainly
have just
could
had
have.
a,
That's not a bad
but
idea.
also cap the numbers. Cap the numbers at
But
15.
did they get stupid amounts of numbers
Fucking
though?
oath they did.
How many did they get?
Fucking 20 odd
20
I don't know.
J1s, 20
All of
J3s, or 20 boats all up?
or something like that. That was
Oh,
heaps.
I don't think that's that much.
I'm just
Yeah, but
saying,
you've
if
gotta
you want
run
to show them
fucking
off,
5
you
or
need
6
to put them
heats.
on when everyone's there fucking watching, not when no one's there yet.
Well, yeah, I do like the idea, but I've also heard people blowing up about 25s racing in between the other senior boats as well. So
Yeah, well, they're
like,
not. They're not kids.
No, they're not
just
kids.
another class.
They are considered a seniors class. So then people complain about that, and you're like, well,
I would say
the small boats seem to be
either
in the
don't
way all the
have
time.
kids, you either don't have them, or you've got to show them off in the middle of the day like you do with everyone else.
The other option do you guys remember juniors running in like the lunch times and shit like that?
Yeah.
Well,
but
that's
when do
another
the crew
option.
when do the crash crew get a break?
Well, that's the other option I was going to say is if you could have.
Well, I don't think they need a break. I don't think anyone should have
Well,
lunch.
I don't think
there
so
should be no
either,
such thing as fucking lunch.
Well, if you have food brought out to the boats, I think there's nothing wrong with that. But
Well, you
don't
just
need
pack
to.
their rescue.
yeah, you just
yeah,
take
you don't
take
need to
shit
stop.
with you. Yeah.
I don't think you need to stop for lunch.
Stopping for lunch ruins the fucking race meeting. 'Cause
The-
Ruins the momentum.
The whole show stops, and then you got to try and get everyone fucking motivated again.
That's
get
what I'm
back in
saying
boats
about
and all the rest
putting
of
them in
it.
the middle. If you put the juniors in the middle and then say like the pit crew can stop because that's chaotic. All the people running around the pits, they could have a half an hour stop, and
Oh,
then
you
I
can
don't have a
manage that
problem with
anyway.
that. And
Well,
you
they
could-
don't
the
really need
juniors
to
run
s-
themselves.
They don't really need to stop.
You get
It's just
food
just
brought
put-
out and you
just
just eat
put
as you go.
a junior race. Like a junior race takes fuck all longer than one of our races. Just put it on as a race in the program.
But
Possible.
You, yeah, but,
But
you can't.
I like-
You can't have massive numbers. Like up there, they were 2 hours of running.
Yeah, but that was like 3 classes they were running.
That's what I mean. You got to cap them.
We'll just have one class.
Say J3s are the only ones that run at major meetings.
Yeah, I'd
because
agree
that's
with that.
That's what it should be.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. But they're still, if they got 10 boats, they got 10 boats.
Yeah.
I think it's the compromise that they've picked. So you're saying you don't want to see them at the start. I'm
No,
saying
I'm just saying, I've got no problem if you don't want to run them, but I'm just saying, everyone says, oh, we've got to have them at our race meeting to show them off. But then they don't show them off. They put them on in the fucking morning and get them over and done with and say, see us.
well, they start at 8 and finish at 10.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
no one's seen
Well,
shit.
everyone's turning up at 9.
Not
so
a
it
fa-
means that they get their first round.
Everyone
before-
turns.
when
Everyone
they
turns up. If your program says the first boat's on the water at 10, big boat, people are turning up at 9:45.
No, I'm
9:30.
saying people pull up at 8:30, 9 o'clock sort of thing. When we turned up at
I'll
9,
bet you look at any crowd in any venue anywhere in the whole country and the crowd is not as big at 9 o'clock in the morning as it is at fucking midday.
I agree it's not as big, but there was so when we drove in at 9 o'clock to 9:30, that place was packed. I could not find a parking spot anywhere. Like we were trying to park
Yeah, but
halfway up the
there
road.
is nowhere
There
to
is
park
no
either.
parking there.
There's
50 cars will pull
mate,
that
that
up.
was a fair few people already spectating. Mate, that place was packed at 9 to 9:30.
Yeah, but the big boat should have been on the water already at 9 o'clock.
Well, I think they were what were they planning on 10 o'clock, 10:30?
9.
The
9:30,
the seniors
9
were supposed to be on the water at 9:30. Wow. Well, that's
So it was 11:30 when we got on the water.
Yeah, that's difficult. But look, yeah, I'm all for the juniors, and I think the juniors should race in the morning. It gives them a good they start before the noise curfew finishes because obviously you can't put seniors on because the
I
senior
would have
boats
it
are
as
allowed.
just a system. So there was
Run through your
4
program.
classes there on the weekend, right? You had your unlimited boats, your 6-litre boats, your X100s, and your juniors.
That certainly makes sense. I do
So
not
run
have
it
a
in
problem
that
with
order.
that in
Have
that
your
series.
juniors are your first race of the day.
Yeah.
Your X100s are next. Up to your 6 litres, and then move up to the blown boats.
I don't have
And
a
then
problem with
after
that.
the blown
That's
boats,
cool.
go back to your juniors again.
Yeah.
X100s, 6 litres, blown boats.
That
do
works
that
in
all day.
That works in that scenario when you run an NDC event because that junior race or 2 races or whatever you're going to give them gives everyone the extra 10, 20 minutes of leeway time.
Yeah, during the day you get a bit more of a
Yeah.
gap.
And there's-
if you've
and
got to
there's-
fix something or do something else.
And there's something on the water.
Yeah,
Like there was that many
I don't
gaps
know why it
in
wouldn't
the
be.
whole lot. It wasn't funny.
Like I don't have a problem with that at all, but I know that a lot of people do have a problem with it, and that's why they put them on in the morning.
At a-
'Cause
at
they
a
want
ma-
to see it happen.
At a major spectacular,
when you're trying to
shouldn't
run
be there.
when you're trying to run 25 different fucking classes,
You can't do it.
you just you can't do that shit.
Especially for the weekend just gone, I really do like the idea of mixing them up, but like mixing them up with the rest of the senior classes. But I just know that there's a lot of bitching and moaning when you put juniors on in the middle of the race meeting.
At a prime
Who
example.
who whinges about that? I've never heard
No.
anyone.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
that's bad.
I've heard it. Well, you've been OD. I've been OD. Like
Not at a fucking major meeting.
Okay, well, you certainly get a lot of pushback. These juniors, even for 25s, these 25s shouldn't. Well, the 550s, Yamatos, these guys should not be at major events.
Who's saying that though?
Well, I'm not putting people in the
No,
fucking.
you don't have to say names, but like,
Yeah.
where do they come from? Are they
Drivers.
just spectators or they're boat drivers
Mate,
or what
I've
class?
heard
What class of boat are they in?
spectators and blown drivers say it. I've heard it
I don't
on
know when they get
multiple
a chance.
people.
I don't know when they get a chance to fucking look.
No, I haven't.
Because
I
If,
didn't-
they're
if
down
I'm
at
running
the
my
ramp.
boat, I don't watch any fucking.
They're down at
races.
the ramp and seeing these boats going in at the same time as they're trying to go. Obviously, like they're the race before or the race after or whatever. This blown drivers are complaining that the junior boats or the 25 boats, whichever was in that scenario, why are they there? We should be out there running. Well, mate, they're
I've
they're
never
paying as
seen
much
that.
friggin' entry fee as everyone else.
I've never seen that or heard that.
And that's coming from a blown driver as well. Like it's not like I'm fucking God's gift to boat racing. We're another class as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
we bring the spectators, but we're paying just as much entry fee as those smaller classes.
Everyone
They
that
should
pays
get
the same should
justification.
get the same amount of time
That's
on
right.
the water, using the same amount of shit, same
that's
amount
why
of insurance,
juniors-
same amount
but
of
everyone
fucking
should pay the
drivers.
same, and they don't.
That's why juniors are cheaper, and juniors are going in the morning before the major event starts. You go off Windsor. Windsor, mate, those boats are off the water by what, 9:30? They're on the water while we're doing our briefing.
I got no problem running them first thing in the morning either, but don't complain that they've got to be there because you've got to show them off because you're fucking not.
No, I like them being there. I like having the junior classes.
If you give
At the race meeting.
Windsor an example, no one's there until 9 o'clock, and the juniors coming off the water.
Like I
There's so
said,
many people
on your
there.
average
saying- nah, fuck all.
Saturday, people have got other shit to do in the
Yeah.
morning. So, like, how many people work Saturdays and can't get there till at least lunchtime?
Well, lunchtime, yeah, like nothing's going to...
And then the ones that
nothing's gonna
aren't,
be
the
there
ones that
apart from
aren't
seniors.
working still don't get there till lunchtime because they've got kids that they've got to take to netball or soccer or something like that. Some just want to go to breakfast with their fucking wife or their girlfriend or whatever.
No, I'm saying...
There's
I'm,
way more people there at lunchtime than there is at fucking 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, that's certainly right, but there's people there watching. There is
I'm not saying
definitely
there's
people there
no
watching.
one there, But you're definitely not showing them off
No,
if you're
you're
putting
not-
them on early in the
no.
morning just to fuck them off for the day.
Definitely not the kids. They still haven't fucking wrangled them out of bed at fucking 7 o'clock in the morning to go down there to watch the juniors.
No,
They'll roll in the door at 9:30.
Well, when you go racing, Hayden, and your wife and kids come, do they get up and go down to the track with you?
no, not usually.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
My mum, if it was up to my missus, she wouldn't go at all.
Yeah, but that's my point. No one does. Like my missus doesn't, and she's brought up around fucking boat racing.
Look, I know that I've seen a heap there watching. And
They
no,
shouldn't.
it's not the bank. The bank's not packed. I know that, but people do come to watch.
They don't come to watch the juniors, that's for sure.
No, but they come early so they can watch the
They come to
juniors and
get
then
a
keep
spot.
watching the rest. Well, that's true. That too, but they're there.
But
Anyway, the
they shouldn't.
juniors got to have a spot to race.
Yeah, fucking every month at a club day. But at major events, I don't think they should be there because it's just too much going on with too many classes. But at a specific NDC round, that's all it is. There's no reason why it shouldn't be, like Michael said,
Yeah,
juniors,
spread through the
X1s,
day.
6 litres, blown boats.
I
Turn it around.
completely agree with that.
Even a normal race meet, even if like Raymond Terrace run their spectacular or whatever, if they run 4 classes, do the same shit.
Yeah, but then they can't have 20 juniors.
You won't have 20.
Well, you shouldn't. They had a fair few, but that was J1s
Yeah,
too.
they're running 3 classes. That's
Yeah.
why.
So cap it at J3s because that's all that should be a major
And-
meeting.
and they're running for like a championship thing.
Yeah. That's why it's an individual round, which is good that they could do that way.
I liked it, and it wasn't packed either. Like the program wasn't packed. They were actually, when they didn't have hold ups, say like Sunday, they were nearly finished at 3 o'clock, and everyone was able to go home early.
Yeah,
Everyone was packed up.
Yeah, they could have went home.
No
they,
problem with that.
They had heaps,
Except for the rain.
Heaps of length in between heaps of heats, but they could have been packed up at 1 o'clock if they really had a go at it.
But they did smash a whole heap out Saturday, and it was probably
probably a bit-
overdone Saturday.
Yeah, they had nearly no time to work on a boat before you were going back in the water.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, realistically,
But we started late too.
every class did practice, hot laps, and 2 heats.
in 2 heats, yeah.
And then Sunday you
that's
had
a lot
2
of
heats.
racing.
That's all you had is 2 heats on Sunday.
Yeah, well, I actually expected them to have, say, like practice, hot laps, and a round, and then the next day was going to be another round, final, and then a King of the River at the end of the weekend.
Yeah, that's how I would have did it.
That's how I would have expected. Because when it come to, well, they had time. Like they certainly had time for it. But as you said, like it was quick turnaround, which in this 100% in this instance, the juniors would have been perfect to stretch out those rounds.
Yeah, well, once you take them out, you've only got 3 classes.
Yeah,
But you,
So it comes around quick.
because it was a dedicated NDC round and they didn't have, I don't care where they go. I just want to see juniors on the water. But the fact that you were saying about how putting them in with the rest of the classes, I think that's a bloody awesome idea as long as you can fit them. And over the weekend, they certainly could have fitted them.
Yeah, you can't.
I
You
like that
can't do
idea a
that.
lot.
You can't do that at Windsor because Windsor
too
try to
much.
run 50 races a
Yeah.
day,
and too
you
many
can't.
classes.
You can't. Yeah, because there's 50 races with 10 different classes.
And Tari is very well set up with their juniors for that beach area in the back of the pits.
Yeah.
They're not even taking any space up from the pit area because they're actually parked on the
Yeah.
beach
What they-
behind all the other teams.
I did go for a walk down there at one point. So that's a proper walkway down along that beach now.
Yeah, it's cool, eh?
But it drops off a bit too much. Like
beach
it's obviously
does.
been a bit eroded.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they could fill it back with like sand or something and then just back all your trailers in
Mm.
and just leave them there.
Yeah.
A heap of sand in there would be smick. I think
It
it was,
used to
I
be
think it was
gravel, but-
rocky. Yeah, gravel.
It used to be gravel, but I think once they've put the walkway in now since the flood,
Mm-hmm.
they either haven't topped it up or it's just how it is. So it's probably not a big drop off, but it's just a drop off,
Yeah.
which is make it a bit harder
Yeah.
to chuck the
But
trailers down there. But
That area is really good. Like that's
yeah, they
And then-
always get left there, like at the major days.
And you can turn around and have, all right, juniors, yous are out. And within 5 minutes, they're
As
gone.
long as the kids don't run away.
Yeah, well, they've got to stay with their boats,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, well, that's up to the parents or
Yeah.
whoever's running their boat to.
But
Keep
also,
them on
if
track.
give them a time limit. I can't remember. I was talking over the weekend about it. Like every race meeting does have like card wise and that. You've got your time slot. So your time slot's from
Yeah.
9 till
Between
10.
here and here, yeah, you're going out there.
And if you coming towards that end, sorry, that's it. You miss out.
Yeah.
We've got another big because
Everyone should have that same time slot though.
they should 100%. They should, but because they run like we didn't get on the water until 11:30 Saturday.
Yeah.
That was for practice.
That was for practice. 11:30
I sat in my boat for like fucking an hour.
or more. Yeah,
in the
Ready
pits
to
or
go.
on the ramp.
No, in the pits.
in the pits. Wait, because they
Waiting for a tractor.
They got a tractor coming. Oh, no, we're not going to put them in now. Oh, hang on. No. Oh, no, we're not going to do it. Oh, hang on, we're going to do it. No, we're not going to do it.
I just didn't bother getting out. And then all of a sudden we did start practice.
And we're last.
Yeah, well, I was the last one in. I was like, what the fuck?
Because they got, oh, no, we've got a program going. And this was going in, the 6 leader was going in, and this was going in. I was like, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
It was a bit from an novel Saturday morning, but come round.
Line them up, get them done.
What else you been up to the week? We talked
That was a
about
bit of a
fucking
tangent.
TRE. We're talking about fucking our sport already. We haven't even got past the fucking start yet.
Well, we
That
didn't
was-
even
that
cover
was
what
only
was going
fucking
on.
juniors.
Yeah. Well, that's juniors.
Do you want to know what I did today?
What'd you get up to today?
Went to work.
I taught my daughter how to change brakes on the car.
Smith. Yeah. There's a dude on he comes up on Facebook Reels and shit. He's got a workshop and he always does a heap of reels and shows you how to fix shit or just real dodgy shit that car manufacturers do. And he started to put his little girl in like doing work in the shed. Man, it's so cool to see parents like pushing the kids into like learning how to do shit from the get go.
Yeah. Yeah, I get her to do everything. She struggles to jack the car up, but she got it there.
How's she going with
Pushing
the
it
rattle gun?
down. Is that because you're an old piece of shit, Jack?
I think any jack would be
It's
hard
probably
to push
3/4
down.
empty
Probably
of oil
Yours
too.
is because the newer ones like have got a fucking bar. on
longer
there.
handle probably
Metre
would
and a
help,
half.
but yeah. It's a fucking heavy car to jack, and she's only little. Toby's not really that interested in anything. You get him there and he's like, yeah, I'll help, and he's there for fucking 2 minutes. As soon as he's bored for fucking 10 seconds, he's fucked off and he's grabbed a bike or a scooter or something. And
Something shiny and see you later.
yeah, Alira always comes back and goes, oh, what do you want me to do now? What do you want me to do now?
I love it.
And she, when we were all finished and she's lowering it down, I said, you just got to undo the thing, just undo it slowly so the car comes
Yeah,
down
yeah.
slow. And she's gone bang, and it's just went boom, and she shit herself. Didn't want to let the next side down off the stand. I was like, no, have a go. You're fine. She's like, no, I don't want to. You do it. And I was like, no, it's okay. I said, it doesn't matter if you let it go down fast. It's not going to hurt anything.
Yeah.
You're not going to wreck nothing. It's just I want you to practice doing it slower.
Oh, yeah.
And then she did it, and she did it slower, and she's all good.
Yeah.
I've had to change my brakes in my car for fucking ages.
Oh, you've just been putting it off.
Well, yeah.
Fucked.
Yeah, I wait till everything's fucked before I change it. I wait till there's no pad left on the fucking pad. It's just steel.
And
Yeah,
then,
you've gone past the
and
square.
then
and the
then I'll
side
wait
of the car's orange.
and then I'll wait for the rotor to start fucking throwing sparks
Growling.
out. Then I'll change it.
Yeah, you go past the squeal and then the squeal is gone. And then you get a little bit more brake pad and then you go from the squeal to the growl.
I've actually ripped a brake pad out before.
I've had it in the truck. The trucks seem to spit brake pads a lot easier than the cars. They're just like the trucks, the slides are mint, the calipers are in really good nick. They're wearing unevenly, but there's no problems with it. There's just a fucking common issue with Isuzu brakes. And I've had it where it just fucking your brakes are mint and all of a sudden you hear like a little noise. There's no squealer. It's literally just pad on rotor. And like it'll sometimes happen between services.
Yeah, that's
Fucking hell.
Yeah, man. Like not full, like you don't wear a full brake pad out, but you'll service it. And we only do 10,000 Ks. Like
Yeah.
we service every 10 and you'll look at the pad and you're like, yeah, well that's mint. Like there's heaps of mint left on it. But that last bit, the compound obviously changes and it seems to wear a whole heap worse than the top side of the pad.
Yeah,
right.
And man, you'll get to a point and then you'll touch your brakes and you'll hear it like grumble or that grab, that little tiny grab. You're like, yep, pad's gone.
I'm talking the whole pad's been ripped out. The
Yep.
steel backing,
Yep.
the whole lot's just been
Spits.
flung and
Yeah.
gone.
I've
And I've
had
had the
it.
piston starts grinding the fucking.
I've had it where I've pulled up at home and I've got out, like I've heard like the growling as I've driven up to my driveway, and I'm like, fuck, it's done a pad again. And then so you'll back up. I'll back up the driveway, pull the handbrake on, get out, open the gate, back up, and I look down. There's a fucking pad on the ground.
Fucking hell. You got to go a long way grinding.
Dodge.
Nope. It does not take that long at all.
I had this is how Dodge I am. I had so my pads were uneven from the time I spat the pad out and it ground one of the pistons down.
Oh, that's having a go.
I never replaced the piston. It's still in there. So that pad wears crooked.
But in saying that, like if you've got an even wear on your piston, then it's okay. But if
No,
it's
it's not.
If it hasn't it hasn't worn on the top side of the piston.
That's how it is. That's why the
good.
pad wears now uneven and it wears on a fucking angle. So when it gets down to that low, I keep all the old pads from when I changed it. And I just keep changing that pad.
Yeah, that's exactly what
because
I do.
the other ones wear nice and that one wears crooked. So I just keep swapping that pad out until you've run out of old pads and you just change the whole lot again and you
it's
keep the old ones
exactly
for the
what I
same
do.
shit.
I would do.
But last time I changed them, well, I didn't change them. I put the last dodgy pad in that I had. I ordered some new brakes, ordered them online, so the rotors and the pads fucking turn up. They turned up probably maybe two or 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Still haven't touched it.
And I left the dodgy pad in there because I was like, I haven't had time to fucking change them, but because we were driving a car around the weekend and I was towing the boat, I threw all the fucking parts in my car just in case I had to change them.
Didn't need to change it?
Didn't need to change them.
No, you didn't waste your time before going there.
That's why I changed them today.
That's perfect.
They started growling today, so I changed them.
Have you gotten new calipers or pistons yet?
No,
No, so every
That's way too
time,
much effort.
because it's what's it take you to wear a set of pads 50,000 Ks or something?
70 I got out of my last ones.
Yeah, so it takes a long time to do that many Ks.
Yeah.
And I kind of just forget and I order the pads and then like 10 seconds after I've ordered, I go, fuck, I didn't order a piston. And then I go, oh, fuck, I'm not paying 2 lots of shipping. I'll do it next time.
That's funny.
And
Do you go off Amazon?
Oh, no, not normally. I just, wherever's got a good deal on
Yeah, okay. Because with Amazon, if you order and then you add to that order within like a couple of hours,
Oh, yeah.
you can actually just put it on that same delivery.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've always just looked for whoever's got the best deal on Bendix shit,
Yeah,
whether
copy.
it's fucking super cheap or wherever I can get that from. I've tried other brands like Brembo shit. I put them on to start with, and oh crap, they didn't last nowhere near as long as the Bendix ones. You buy Bendix heavy duty shit, it lasts fucking ages.
Yeah, that's what I put him on.
I wonder if you can buy them at Rockets.
Possibly.
I reckon you could buy the parts at Rocket Industries.
I didn't look that up.
Not
but
Rockets.
Yeah, you could.
Not Rockets. Glenn has thrown that in our brains. Yeah, no, I reckon you'd be able to get them at Rocket Industries.
You know what else I bought fucking last week?
Go for it.
I bought a fucking new TV.
Oh, yeah.
Haha, that's funny. I got a phone call this morning saying, I think our TV shit itself.
Well, ours has been. Well, it's a bit of a fucking funny story. You'll fucking get a laugh at this. So, the TV has slowly been getting like the backlights come up on
Yep,
it.
it's exactly
one
what
at a
mine's
time.
been
Yeah,
doing.
right.
And you get
Anyway,
like a black flash at the corner
The
or something.
TV's like fuck. It'd be 10 years old, so it's been around a while. And anyway, it's because it's not really like it's our main TV in the lounge room, but we don't really watch it. It's just on
Yeah.
while Mal's cleaning or cooking or while we're eating. It's just something on in the background. If we're going to watch a movie or watch some sport or something like that, we'll put it in the media room.
Yeah.
So anyway, it never really bothered us. Whatever, there's a couple of fucking lights on the TV.
Yeah.
But the other day, Mal's got up in the morning and switched it on, and it's fucking just shit itself. The picture would just blink up every now and then. Like the sound was mint, it didn't change nothing, but every now and then the thing would blink up and then it'd just be black. But afterwards, I've been thinking about it, and I was thinking, I think I know why this TV's fucking shit itself. So this is the funny story. Me young bloke fucking sleepwalks Well, I didn't know he did until this day.
Oh, this is what made you find out.
So anyway, I'm lying, like me and Mrs. are lying in bed, and
Mallory.
the kids' rooms, the kids' rooms like up. You leave our bedroom, you walk up the hallway, and our kids' bedrooms are either side. Like it's a T hallway.
Yeah.
Kids' bedrooms are either side of that. I heard one of them get up, and I seen the light flick on down the hallway. I went, oh yeah, they're probably just going to the toilet. I didn't know which one it was at that point. And then I sort of just poked my head out to the side and looked out the door to see who was there. And if it was Alira, she'd walk back past
Yeah.
to go back to her bedroom. But if it was Toby, I wouldn't know. The light would just go off. Anyway, Toby's walked past from the wrong side. He's come from Alira's side and just gone to his room, didn't turn the light back off or nothing, just went straight back into the room. I went, oh, little bastard didn't turn the light off. So I thought, I'd bugger it, I can deal with it. And then I hear this little noise, like I thought Alira might have been in a room playing with one of her games or a phone or something like that. And I thought, this little prick's got up and he's been in there and they're playing games and shit, and he just decided to wander off back to bed. So I got up, started walking out there, and as I got closer to the end of the hallway, I was like, the fucking TV's on. And I walked out and I was like, why's the TV on? I went straight back to the TV room. I said, what'd you want to turn the TV on for? And he just looked at me, like, didn't say nothing, just looked. And I was like, why did you turn the TV on? And he just kept staring at me and then just rolled over in his bed and tried to go back to sleep. And I was like, fucking hell, whatever. Went out, turned the TV off, put my hand up, because our remote's shit itself, because I don't know why, but Mallory likes jamming the shit out of all the buttons.
Because they don't work and you just push harder.
Yes, yeah.
Because it makes the battery life a bit longer.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a button underneath the front of the screen. You just use that to turn off. So anyway, I put my hand on there to turn it off, and my hand's all fucking wet. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? So I went over and turned the light on, and Toby's pissed all over the TV. He's woke up. Yes. He's woke up, flicked his light on, walked out to the TV, and just pissed on the TV. And I don't reckon he turned the TV on. I reckon he's pissed switched it on because he's pissed right where the fucking button is. Yeah. And
then I was like, shorted him out and give him a little zap.
I don't know. I never asked him. He was just like, he never responded to me. He's just like he was sleepwalking.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought, mate, get the fuck up, clean this shit up. There was that much piss. I couldn't have pissed that much. It was running off the end of me fucking TV unit. He pissed all over the soundbar, the whole fucking lot.
That's funny.
And it just clicked to me the other day while we were getting the TV. I was like, I know why that TV fucking shit itself. It's probably all fucking corroded.
Yeah.
Fucking know. So yeah, now fucking
where'd you
new
go?
TV. I went and sussed a few places out, but I ended up getting it from fucking JB.
All right.
But isn't buying a fucking TV a complicated fucking exercise?
Well,
Unless you know fucking TVs.
I don't think I've ever done it.
Because you walk in there, you just one brand. Like, you walk up to the Samsung bit. There's 4 different 65-inch TVs, and they're all differently fucking priced. And they've all got little different numbers on them. No one knows what the fuck any of that. Why can't one brand have, this is our 65 TV? That's what you get.
Yeah.
This is our 55. That's our fucking 85. And why do you have to have fucking 26 of each fucking size?
And the prices are
models?
wild, man.
I don't understand it. It's complicated as fuck.
When I was doing a lot of the setup in the studio here, I was obviously going to Officeworks a fair bit, and you'd see the tellies on Officeworks. They are not on special. A 70-inch telly, $700. An 80-inch telly is $850 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, all right, cool. That's pretty cheap. And then you look through, like, you'll get like a notification on Facebook or something because I'd told Mrs. or Matt or whatever like that. The tellies are pretty cheap at Officeworks. And then obviously you get your sponsored ads that come up on your Facebook feed. Man, you're looking at 70-inch tellies for $4,500, $5,000.
Yeah.
And you're like, mate, I'm happy with the TV that's on my wall.
You wouldn't see the difference in the colour or...
I know what all the differences are, only now because I've done the research because I was buying a fucking TV. And I was like, I bought a cheaper one because like I said, we don't really use it that much. If we're going to watch something, we watch the media in. But I just wanted something that was, reasonably good. I didn't want to buy like your shitty old Kogan one or something like that. I'll buy something like that for the shed where I don't give 2 fucks about it. But something that looks kind of all right. But yeah, there's that many different screen versions and shit, like the backlights, the amount of LEDs and shit are in there, and fucking
Yeah, right.
that's where it all comes from.
Yeah.
But my
And
thing
all the
is like,
different things. There's OLED, there's fucking
Yeah.
NLED, and fucking
NLED.
yeah. There's all kinds of
That's fucking new.
QLED, fucking
Oh, I
But
think
you
I've seen
know-
a Q.
QNED.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's why it's all confusing. They're all just different fucking letters and shit. But yeah, I did
So-
all the research to work out what was fucking what, so I knew what I was paying for and what I
Yeah.
wasn't paying for, and yeah.
you look at the tellies in the shop and you're like, Christ, that looks dog shit. Like that looks heaps better. And then you get that dog shit one home and it look fucking awesome.
Yeah, because
Yeah, they fuck with this.
Yeah,
it's no different to your other TV.
Yeah, it's all
the same-
marketing.
The same
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
They just fuck with the screen so it looks shit.
yeah, that's right. They want you to buy the more expensive one.
When you buy when I just bought this TV, when you first turned on for the first time, it asks you if you want it in store mode or your
Oh,
mode,
yeah.
home mode.
Yeah, right.
Because it goes in store mode, it's got nice crisp shit and fucking everything else, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But you can't watch nothing in store mode. It's just like the
Oh, it's just their
Samsung
stuff.
ad or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
brand you buy.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but buying TVs is a fucking pain in the ass.
All right, so now I need a new telly. I know where to rob.
And you know what it was obviously a bit of a miscommunication, the one I bought. So I went to the Hisense bit because they're kind of like the cheaper ones. And anyway, they got this new one out. It's called a U6 or some shit. Anyway, there's, like I said, there's 4 different TVs. I'm pretty sure they're all 75s.
Yep.
4 different prices. And I was like, the U6 signage was right in the middle. Like it was displaying the
yeah.
whole thing. And I looked and I just went to the Sheila. I said, yeah, I want this one here because it was the cheapest one of all of them. She goes, yeah, no worries. I'll go fucking write it all up for you and do all your shit. And I said, yeah, I'll have to get delivery because it's too big to put in my car. Fucking rah. So I did all that. I got it home and the box didn't have U6 on it. It had Q6. And I was like, it's not the one I asked for. So I went and looked it all back up and got me fucking receipt and shit. And the receipt says, yeah, it's a Q6. So I rang him up and I said, look, I wanted the U6. You've sent me a Q6, which is fine because that's what's on the receipt. But that's not what I wanted. You know, what can we, do you want me to, you're going to pick it back up and drop the other one off or how much extra and whatever else? Thinking it's going to be fuck all the difference in price. I thought she just punched in the wrong code.
Yeah.
And anyway, the one they had, the one that I pointed at, was a Q6 in the middle of all the U6s, just at the cheaper price. So they con you by putting the shitty old stock TV display model in with all the good ones.
Yeah.
And because it's the cheapest one, everyone points to that one and buys it. And most people, when you get it home,
You wouldn't even look.
wouldn't even know. You go,
No.
oh, yep, that's my TV. That's what I pointed
Yeah.
at.
Don't look at the box.
Only because
open.
I did all the fucking research because I wanted to know what I was looking at. I knew that was not the right one.
Yeah.
But you go back and buy a U6, it's like fucking 3 times the price.
Fuck yeah.
I was like, right, I'll just stick with the one you fucking sent me then.
I'll just take
Okay,
the shit
fuck.
box, eh?
Yeah. That's fucking TVs.
So, did you get a 70 or an 80? Or a 90?
75.
75?
It's only for the lounge room, so it's probably, I wouldn't go any bigger than 75.
Isn't it
in there.
funny?
75 's
It's only
too
for the
big.
lounge room. 75-inch TV is freaking huge.
Yeah, it's. I wouldn't say it's too big, but I definitely wouldn't go any bigger.
I think I can't remember what mine is. 65 mine might be. And
Yeah, that's pretty
fucking
normal.
Yeah,
huge for
60,
that little tiny
65
room.
would have been ideal, I reckon. I think the 75 probably is a touch too big for my little lounge room.
Yeah.
But it's only probably little if you're sitting on the lounge, if
yeah.
you're walking past or in the kitchen or
the
whatever.
open area's big.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole, because it's an open plan thing, it's yeah, there's a fair bit of space there, but we went from a 55 to a 75 too, so it's a
Makes
It'd be
fair,
a
it
big
makes a
difference.
big
fair
difference.
fucking jump, yeah.
And obviously, even though it is an old TV, the picture quality would be smick compared to what you had, right?
No, not really.
I don't reckon you notice the difference, to be
Oh,
honest.
really?
I reckon it's.
From the old one to this
I
one?
reckon my old one was better.
Damn.
But
Yeah,
my
that
old
sucks.
one was like a pretty good LG
Mhm.
that I bought ages ago. Like it was the best thing you could buy then.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously that technology is fucking shit now. What I did find out when I was researching, every single TV on the market either uses a LG screen or a Samsung screen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Every single TV.
Yeah, so all
Yeah,
your cheap,
okay.
all your cheaper TVs are all old LG or Samsung stock.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's Bretton used to work for like
Even
an
even
LG
the, even
repair
the
stock.
even the new brand new TVs.
You go to
Brand new
yeah,
TVs.
Yeah, right.
You can only there's only 2 places to get screens from.
You go to Aldi's and you get like the Aldi brand TVs. They're all old stock LG TVs, like literally LG TVs. Inside, you open them up, all the fucking LG boards and panels and shit.
Yeah, right.
It's There's a lot of money in TVs, but it's a racket.
Yeah,
Nice.
they keep changing all the fucking technology to fucking watch them.
I seen a thing the other day. Oh, it must have been on Facebook or a reel or something. They going, have you ever seen someone with the same fridge as you?
Yeah,
So many different fridges, eh?
in someone's house.
Yeah.
Not sure. I could have.
Yeah, right. I've never seen someone with the same fridge.
I've definitely seen one on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah?
They certainly
Yeah,
change them
right.
up. But you know the one that stands out for me, like if you see it, you know, like you remember it. It's the ones with the bloody TV screen in the front of it
I nearly bought one of them. You know why I didn't?
because they're like
I
a waste of time.
I bought the exact same fridge just without the screen. Everything else is identical,
Mhm.
except my hole that I can fit me thing in.
Oh, yeah.
The one without the screen fits. You put a screen in it. It's fucking like 15
Tiny
mil
bit
taller,
bigger,
and
yeah.
it doesn't fit in me hole. That was the
Yeah,
only reason
yeah.
I didn't buy the screen one
Yeah, right.
because it wouldn't fit in the hole because it was too tall.
Yeah,
But that's the rest of the things identical. It's doors the same size, width's the same size, front to back's the same size, but it's like 15 mil taller.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's weird.
Yeah.
What was the benefit of getting the TV one, or just it was cool?
You can order your groceries from the TV.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
just
do
like-
that
it's
from a
just-
computer on my tablet and my phone, and
You
Yeah, but
can't
you
be
can-
standing at the fridge
well,
going, I want this.
It's got cameras in the the one I was looking at had cameras in the TV too, so you can be at work.
yeah, so all the
Log on-
aliens
log
can
on,
tell you
doing
can
your-
see how much food you got at home.
Well, no, you can be at work and go, oh yeah, I'm going to do a Woolies order, and you can log onto your fridge and look at the cameras and go,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I've got fucking lettuce, I don't need one of them, or
Yeah.
no, oh yeah, I need milk, better get that.
There's some now that I think you just add to the shopping list too, or it knows when you've run out of it
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it adds it into it.
yeah,
There's heaps into it, but they're fucking expensive.
Oh yeah.
yeah. I think it wasn't that much more expensive than the one I got.
Yeah, right.
So I think it was like, I think the one I got was like $4,000 or something, and the smart one was like $5,000 or something.
Oh,
like that.
right,
Like,
Oh
it wasn't-
really? It wasn't that much more.
No, it wasn't a lot extra. Like I said, it was identical fridge.
Yeah,
it
it
was
just
only
didn't fit.
it just had a screen in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The rest of it's the exact same.
Yeah, I bought the biggest one that fit in mine. Just
Yeah,
didn't
same.
care what it was.
Yeah, I wasn't really. Yeah,
I just
wasn't
made
really
sure.
fussed.
I just made sure we had the freezer at the bottom. You'd never use the freezer, so you
Yeah.
might as well have the fridge at the fucking top.
It is a good idea having the
It's
freezer at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's what yours got, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the kids fucking jump on to get something out of it and knee the fucking door. You have a look at my door and there's got all fucking dint marks in it.
Does
I was
it?
seen it one day. I was, what the fuck? And because the water bottles were like a couple up, they've jumped on and fucking, as they're climbing up, they've fucking kneed it or kicked it. There's all little fucking hail damage in the
I thought that was just from you getting the shits when they run out of beer.
Yeah,
Nah.
he's blaming the kids. It's when he comes home pissed and trips up his back step and headbutts it.
That'd be a bigger dint than that. I don't trip up that step. I trip through the gate and fall on the grass.
I'll mention something about my weekend that I probably it's not really sport related. It sort of is, but did you guys see me running around with a couple of fucking radios on me pocket and
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I did,
little
yeah.
gimbal thing? So we set up, me and the bloke from AFA Radios. We set up a wireless connection so you could record I'm recording the racing. You got one microphone on you, and then he's rigged up another wireless connection to the gimbal that could listen to the radios on board a few of the boats. So the people that run an AFA
yeah.
radio, I had connection to their radios from their boat. So there'll be some content coming up in the next couple of weeks, and I'll have it edited up. So with you're watching them race and you can hear him talking.
Yeah, right.
So I had Cody, he was in his hot lap, and Cody's come out of that top corner, like the ramp end corner, and he blew it out of the water a couple of times.
Yeah.
You see him blow it out of the water, and then stand on it and get across the line. And then you hear him just across the line, fuck's sake!
Yeah, right.
It was so good.
It wasn't linked into their radios. It's another radio in the boat.
No, his radio is going back. So it's all through. So AFA radio, like so. Andrew,
So you just had another radio on you that was getting transmitted to.
That's right. Yeah.
So he had to hit the talk button to talk.
Yeah, it was not like he's like so when you guys were in the boat, you press the button, talk back to the bank, and then they press the button.
Yeah.
They talk. Well, that's a radio connection.
Yeah.
But it's not just a direct connection between those two radios. It's just transporting on a frequency. And we went and like it was covered by the teams. The teams were happy for it to happen. So then my radio would be on that frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that because they're just UHF radios.
No, they're digital. They're
But
like,
yeah, you're just tapped into their channel.
Same as what you're using. You're using digital radios, but you can't. I can't just get a UHF and go, I'm going to scan and find it.
Yeah.
You're locked onto a certain channel.
Yeah.
These is locked on the channel.
Yeah.
It's just got that perfect channel on that radio for now. And if you want to change, you got to go back to the laptop and change it to a different channel.
Yeah. You can set some of them up that you don't even have to press a button to talk.
Yeah, they just
It'll just voice recognize them.
Yeah, I was talking to him about that. I was like, you want to have it like it's a mobile phone, so you just hear the conversation. You can just talk to each other while you're driving instead of pressing the button.
Yeah.
Because what I noticed, obviously, when you're in the boat racing, you press the button and start talking before it's even like registered and like opened the line.
Yeah.
So I'll hear him talking, but you hear him start talking, like you can hear like the second word in their conversation, or
that's just
the
stuff you get
second or the
used to.
third letter. Yeah, it's the person that's operates the button.
Yeah.
If he presses the button, I actually said to a few people, press the button, wait half a second, and then start talking, and you can hear the full conversation.
Yeah.
But the audio, man, the clarity is so good. Like I'm used to UHFs, and it's and this is like a mobile phone.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited to put that sort of shit out because it's different content that none of us have sort of watched unless we're watching supercars. And man, there's a lot of money in the radios in supercars.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah, it's
Keen to see it.
So that's radios.
Anyone else got anything to add, or we just
Just get in the sport.
get into sport then?
Fucking meow.
Fucking meow.
What have we got?
Well, we started talking about the NDC, so we might as well keep going with that.
Well, we didn't cover the NDC. We just covered our weekends around the NDC.
Yeah, it was just I suppose.
That's all we did.
I didn't watch hardly any racing. Did
No, I
you?
watched a little bit Sunday.
I didn't watch bugger all.
I watched the last three races, whatever it was.
Yeah, I think
heats.
in the hot laps, I think Tate with the laid on boat had a issue down the back chute. It was sounding pretty clear and then like clean, and then it like he had like a launch or something like that. And it made like a pop, like it had sort of touched like a rev limiter or something, and then it ran dog shit after that.
That would be the rods exiting stage left and right.
Oh, they went. It didn't kick rods, did it?
Got told there's big windows in it.
That's not sorry.
I
I heard.
don't know whether that was in the hot laps or the heat, but at some stage there was big windows inside of it.
I didn't hear that either.
No, I didn't hear there was windows.
Yeah, someone told me that.
Especially from the person that owned it. He didn't say
Yeah,
there was
righto.
windows. That was his engine.
Someone come past me and said because they changed the engine.
Yeah, they were talking about like a burnt valve or something like that.
Yeah, there's something wasn't happy in there, but
Yeah, right.
But they pulled it up. So when he went out for the like they checked it over. Everything they said everything seemed to turn around okay. So he went out for the first race and it was like it was not on it. And he pulled up midway through that race, and then they brought it back in and went over it, and it all seemed fine as far as this is all third hand information, but they said it all seemed fine. And then it went out for the second race, and the starter motor broken off.
yeah.
That's the photo. Yeah,
Yeah,
It
right.
didn't start.
they put a photo up. The thing had broken in half, so I'm guessing it's kicked back on it, and then that's when they've gone, okay, well, there's something inside this we don't know, we can't find.
They were telling me something on Sunday night too. I was spending a fair bit of time with them at the club afterwards, and they were having issues with the cam sync sensor too. I think.
Yeah, that's
I
gonna.
think that was happening
that'll put shit
with
out.
both engines.
Yeah, right.
That's
they're
right.
having
He
issues.
got water in it or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it was splashing sensors.
Yeah,
That could have started the problem too.
yeah,
Yeah, sensors and water are not friends, but we race in water, so we've got to make it as
So
best as we
who was
can.
the quickest hot lap? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Don't know. I'm gonna have to say.
No, it had to have been Odin
I think it was.
Yeah.
because Tate had a problem, and then it must have been Constables or
Well,
Rival.
that's Odin's Constables.
Culprit or Odin or who was the other one? Rival. Who you got?
Well, I think didn't Rival start in Heat 2? Not the
He
second.
did. Yeah. So
Yeah,
was
so
it?
he
was
wasn't.
So
he
he'll be
wouldn't have been.
yeah.
Was it supposed to be top 4? Was in the
I
first
think it-
race?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it was 5 and 5. I think that's what they ended up doing. 5 and 5.
We found the hot lap times. Do you
Not
want to
yet,
chuck
we
it
haven't.
on?
No, we don't need that.
You don't want to put it on there?
No, because it looks shit.
So that's not it either. Yeah, that one there.
Yeah.
So
So
Tate
it
was the
Tate
fastest.
was the fastest.
So he must have finished his hot lap, but just had issues in it.
What's that? 34.8.
Yeah.
Maybe Constables. I don't know.
It's 36.
Something told me they had that late on had a problem. Obviously, he's
Yeah, they did. I seen it. I heard it popping, but they must have still just finished the lap.
yeah, Smick. Okay.
I don't think Odin was on song either for some reason. I think
Reckon
they'll
they're
have
both having
problems.
problems.
I think they'll having problems as well.
Mm.
But look, lay it on is a freaking quick thing, and those lay it on and Odin are just lightning fast at the moment. And look, Cody was driving really well. Like it clearly doesn't have that top end speed that the other two have got, but Cody's driving it pretty well, eh?
Yeah. Well, that's not a bad lap when you compare it to Constables.
No.
30 so Constables was 36. So we got laid on at
So 0.3 out.
34.8.
Yeah.
Odin 34.8. Then Odin was 36.9. So that isn't that funny? Like I'm remembering it completely different to that.
We know how your brain works.
My
Yeah.
brain doesn't work that well at all. Anyway, so laid on 34.8, Odin 36.9, then Culprit at 37.2. And yeah, Cody's kept up. And Decision, Brent didn't really have that great of a weekend, did he?
Well, his time's almost identical to Cody's,
Yeah, but I don't.
and then back is just the same away again.
Yeah, very, very close.
So
Like, they're
them
all in
three votes could have
37.
been either which way. That could be a press of the button on the timing.
Yeah, that's a wide corner or a bloody
Yeah,
anything. Like
yeah.
that's bugger all.
Anyway, let's. What were the other standouts? Like I said, I didn't watch any racing, so
Jason Jones, he's brand new engine. That's the Ruthless boat, the old Reckless. I don't think he was real happy with it all.
I think
over
that's
the weekend. It was
dropped a valve and fucked some shit, didn't it?
Yeah, it was popping that whole race.
I don't think there's anything left of it.
It's really bad, is it?
Yeah.
no. He told me that he's hoping it's just contained to the top end,
Okay.
like just some lifters.
Lifters and stuff. I thought it went a bit further than that, but that was
Yeah,
someone
it
else
was-
telling me from down south.
Yeah, it was making a lot of noise though.
Yeah, he said from what he can see, he might be lucky and it might be just all the shit in the top end.
Yeah. And I was stirring him up about radios as well. I was like, well, man, that really didn't sound good. Have you got anyone talking on your radios? And he said, oh, no, I can't really hear what's going on. I'm like, well, man, you got to get on top of that because, yeah, like you've probably hurt something that you didn't really need to if you can pull it up early.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he was wide open up that back chute with that popping. It's not.
Yeah, right. I
it's
didn't
not
even hear
nice.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it run. I didn't,
No.
like I said,
Yeah,
I
but you
didn't
guys
see
had your
nothing.
heads in boats though too.
That was in the hot lap, yeah.
No, that was in the first race. He only got through the first race and then pulled up.
Yeah, right.
Johnny Backer's thing, that was quick as shit, but he was having a couple of engine issues. Like someone was saying he did a whole heap of practice. No, it was you, Joel. He did a whole heap of practice before the weekend.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and then come in the weekend and it's like he's sort of worn it out or something.
Well,
Maybe.
presumably.
Yeah.
Nothing lasts forever.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, but that's disappointing to see because I really rated that boat was going to be pretty good up there, especially in race water at Taree. I reckon it was going to be going all right.
Yeah.
And then we get to bad attitude.
Did we?
How'd your weekend go, Michael?
Oh, it was fucking awesome.
Sensational weekend.
So good, it's not even worth talking about.
Can't have a weekend. Fuck gearboxes.
I'm not
I
talking
had a
about it.
horrible weekend, and I gave a bit of a rundown from Roger and Barry. So you can say what you got up to.
It's fucked.
No, there's
Nah, it's
nothing
not
wrong with
fucked.
it.
It's good now.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I just had the shits and packed it up.
Boats are dumb.
I could run it tomorrow.
So-
All I've done is come home and washed it and put it in the shed.
So you went out there and you had a what happened in the first run? Because you did 2 races, didn't you?
No.
One.
You did the one race.
Yeah.
So was it the hot lap? It was pretty lazy. It seemed like didn't seem to want to rev real nice.
Yeah, so there's obviously a few changes to the boat. But I think this is going to sound funny, but I think what was holding it up, which we didn't realise until we got underneath to change the propeller. Obviously, I put all the boat back together on my own.
I know this story.
I put all the boat back together on my own. So I've got obviously countersunk bolts underneath to hold the skeg in. So you get under there, you put your Allen key in, put it against the skeg so it doesn't rotate, climb back in the top, do the nut up, get back out, pull the Allen key off, put it to the next bolt, do the same shit, go all the way around. Obviously, I did the last one, and once I tightened the nut up, just started putting all the rest of the brackets and shit in the boat and fuel tanks and whatever else, and didn't go back out and pull the Allen key out. So I drove the boat with an Allen key stuck in the floor of the boat. Most people would think that would fall out. You'd think that would fall out, wouldn't you? A little 6 mil Allen key.
Well, what I reckon's happened is just as you've tightened it up, it's locked up against that skeg.
It was
And-
fucking bent.
It
Twisted the heck out of
stuck there, and it was pulling so hard on the fucking rudder. It wasn't funny because I started to have the shits because I put a different rudder in it as well. Not a new one. I had used it before, and everyone had been lately I'd been using my smaller rudder, and everyone keeps telling me, "No, you need a big rudder. No, you need a big rudder." So I stuck the bigger one back in, and then it started pulling really heavy to the right, and I'm like, "Fucking something's wrong here."
This is at Taree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I even wiggled the fucking steering because it was like it just had weed or something on it. It was just fucking pulling hard one way. So anyway, I did me hot lap with this fucked up rudder and come back and I was like, I don't know what's fucking going on here, but something's not fucking right because it shouldn't do that. And then the old man cracked it and wanted to change gears and fucking propeller and whatever. So right, I will fucking do all that, even though I didn't want to. And then when they get under there to change it, they see the Allen key.
I was only lucky because I've laid under there to pull the propeller off, and you nearly need 2 people with the access that's
Yeah, 'cause
underneath.
Max
Yeah,
is
it's a
really limited
horrible
'cause it's so
trailer.
low.
And
Yeah.
because it's a hydraulic puller as well,
Yeah.
so you got to put all the bits and pieces on. So I had James on the other side, just putting an arm through it, hanging on to stuff, and we were probably 3/4 of the way pulling the propeller off. He goes, "There's an Allen key under here." I said, "What do you mean?"
That's what I said when I got told. I was inside getting the gearbox
I was
out.
with you. You and me were talking, and then they're going, "Oh, you got to get out," and I'm like, "Why are you telling Mick to get out of the boat? He's clearly going to throw something at someone. Why are you getting?" And then while you're getting out of the
Fucking
boat,
hell,
I've walked around and I'm talking to you, Joel, and he goes, "You or your brother said, oh, there's an Allen key." I'm like, "Okay, we'll pull it out." No, there's an Allen key in the skeg bolt, and it won't come out.
No, it was fucking hard work. They had fucking
So
bars and everything under it.
Once they eventually got it out, I went out for the next race. Rudder was light as fuck.
Yep, it was nice. It was what you because you didn't change it from that. You were pretty happy with you when you said, "Oh, I'll change the rudder." You didn't end up
No, we
changing the
weren't
rudder, did
changing
you?
the rudder.
No,
Yeah, cool.
no. So yeah, I'd just been running a smaller one, and everyone kept telling me, "You need a bigger rudder. You need a bigger rudder." So I thought, "Oh, while I had it." All apart with the skeg and that
Yeah.
out, and I had to take the rudder out anyway. I thought, oh, I'll stick the big one back in. And yeah, then it steered up the shit, and I was like, something's odd here because I've used the rudder before and it was fine. And then take the thing out.
Yeah.
That's how much
That's
a tiny little Allen key makes a difference, and it's not even near the rudder. It's up against the skeg. Like it's
very
it's-
flat,
it'd
very
be
large part of the
almost
skeg.
it'd be almost in the line of flow of water. But
So-
that tiny little bit upsets enough water to pull on the fucking rudder.
okay. Now that you know that, does that give you information to think about other things? Like,
Not
can you
really, because
use
I
that?
kind of already knew
Nah.
that. Like that just shows how critical all that shit under there is. Like if your skeg's not fucking shaped right, if you fucking rudder's got a little bit of a dag hanging off it, or a fin's not fucking
Yeah.
straight.
It puts
Shows
it,
how much it
puts it
all
into
fucking makes a difference.
perspective how when Newley's fucking with the rudder and he goes, "Oh, just take like an eighth off, or just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a little
And you
tiny
go,
skim."
come on, like this.
Yeah,
Do it, have a go.
Yeah.
No, that's a lot.
Yeah, it makes a fucking difference.
makes a huge difference.
Yeah, so then you come back from that run. You stopped it
Towed
in
back
that
every
race,
time,
and then so you come back from that run and you're like, well, the gearbox is broken apart.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Well, we dropped the gear lever off it the first run.
First practice, the selector fell off the
Yep.
gearbox.
Oh, that's right.
I
That's
just
in
forgot-
practice. That's
I just
right.
forgot to tighten it up.
Mhm.
As soon as we got it back, and someone said, "Oh yeah, that's off," I was like, "Yep." I
no.
100% forgot to tighten that up.
Yeah, I don't remember tightening that one.
Yeah. So yeah, I knew that was my fault to start with. But that's probably because I had the gearbox fucking apart fucking 35 times, just
Yeah.
checking shit, making sure I was right. Because when I was putting it back together, I was like, something's not right. And I just kept checking. Eventually got it all together sweet, and then obviously just didn't fucking tighten that up.
Yeah.
And it's in a prick of a spot to
Yeah.
tighten up too, because of the fucking, I put a brace on the gearbox, which I'll probably just throw in the bin.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No, I fucking
They're
hate it. I
fucking
reckon,
annoying
I
as
reckon it's a
shit.
stupid idea.
Just got in the way, or
Oh, yeah, it's in the way, but I'd just rather not have it. If something happens like it did at Yarrawonga, I'd rather the gearbox blow apart again. Because once that happens, it all fucking disengages.
yeah,
And you can clearly see that the only reason they want you to have it there, so is if your gearbox shits itself, your propeller doesn't hit your rudder.
yeah. But
But
if
it
you've got a
doesn't.
good lock collar, it's
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, you can clearly see my thing didn't hit the rudder, and that gearbox was destroyed.
Yeah, it's completely fucking blown
what lock
apart.
collar do you use? Do you
Just
use a
an-
bullet on the shaft,
No,
or
just a normal standard fucking clamp one in the boat.
really?
I don't even think it went back and hit it. The log.
Yeah, it did.
It
yeah,
did?
Yeah, because it crumpled up all the silicon hose.
Oh, yeah, righto. Yep.
Once I undone the hose clamp on the log, it all just sprung.
Up forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
But yeah,
No.
that was my weekend.
Oh, it's disappointing.
No.
Was the pub? Did the pub have cold beer?
I
It
didn't
definitely fucking did.
go. I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go.
No.
No.
You just had the shits and just walked around the pits.
Yeah, well, that happened Saturday, and then Sunday I changed the wheel around in my fucking trailer because it shit itself.
Yeah, I saw the wheel hanging off it.
Yeah, I think it was probably damaged from. So that's a fucking comedy of errors too. It's probably all from Mildura when my boat snapped the eye bolt, but it probably didn't help that some fuckwit stole me tow bar out of my car. You know,
Hey.
the tongue, like
Ages ago.
like just on the side of the road somewhere. Must
Yeah,
have been parked
okay,
somewhere.
yeah.
So I went, fuck, I need one of them. And just pulled the pin out and took
Yeah.
the cunt. And when I found that, I was like, fucking pricks.
Mm.
So I got another one and put it in there. But
Different height.
yeah, and I
They're
reckon
running
it's
nose heavy.
The trailer's run nose heavy because I didn't even cross my mind. Didn't even think about it. The only reason I noticed when we went to Yarrawonga, someone said, "Oh, we need this out of the car," and I said, "Oh, I can't undo my fucking tailgate. It hits on the trailer."
Mm.
And then someone went up to it and undone. Went, "No, it fucking doesn't." I said, "Fucking over."
Yeah,
does."
but misses,
I
it
checked
missed by
every time.
miles too.
Yeah, and it was missing. And I was like, "That's fucking odd." I said, "It's always fucking hit."
Yeah.
And then I went, "Oh, hang on, me fucking tow bar's up the other way. That's why." So it's probably just been real front heavy on the
Yeah.
trailer, loaded the fuck out of the two front wheels. So any time you turn in a corner, it's just
Loading it.
yeah.
Well, that's the benefit of a tri-axle. You can just take those wheels off and leave the other two to run.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's
That only
wheel
happened at the track.
Yeah, so I got there. Obviously it was fucked, but I got to the track on Friday, about 11 o'clock, got scrutineered and everything. Then I went down to Salos and watched the soccer, the World Cup
Okay,
soccer,
yeah.
watched Australia play. And then after that, I went back up to the thing, talked a bit of shit with some people, and then went, right, I'm going to, after the show and shine, I'll drive it back home. Drove it up, round the block, like it's fucking wouldn't be a kilometre,
Fucking 500 meters.
and backed it into the hotel, and the wheels fucking hanging off it. Like fully hanging off.
That's lucky.
It was
man.
fucked.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
lucky. So you just
So
went
it
up-
was obviously fucked before that because you can't
Yeah, you can't fuck
you
a
can't
wheel brand.
fuck it
Yeah.
that
No.
easy. But yeah, it's obviously just got slowly worse and worse and worse. But yeah, when I was in the pits, no one noticed. It all looked fucking great. And
So
then,
so you had a replacement set in the kit.
No,
You
I
just went up to super shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have had a hub pre-done, but I didn't.
Yeah, I've seen other people have problems with wheel hubs. So when we go away racing, I've actually got like 2 pre-packed wheel bearings with hubs.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm going to do from now on.
It's cheap. Like they're not expensive.
No, and if you do fuck one traveling along the fucking hay plains or something
Yeah.
You're
like
not
that,
sitting there repacking
yeah,
bearings.
you don't have to fucking get greasy hands. You just pull the fucking hub out, pull the whole fucking thing
Yeah.
off, smack a new one on, and
Yeah,
away
the
you go.
only issue you're ever going to have is if the actual spigot, what's it called, stub axle is torn apart or
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
well,
fucked.
mine was pretty.
It
fucking
was
torn
destroyed?
apart, yeah,
Not destroyed, but it's pretty fucked.
I got another bearing on there, and it'll probably last a bit, but
what, just cleaned up with a file or something like that. Or,
Nah, just throw
no,
bearings on.
just bang the
Okay.
bearings on.
Yeah.
The inside's meant to be solid anyway, so actually, in actual fact, it probably fucking helps.
Yeah.
no good. All right, well, disappointed to hear shit weekend, but yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah, it was.
Hopefully Doug was better.
Darga will be better.
Doug was home.
What other sport do you watch on the weekend?
Uh,
I got one.
Yeah.
It's not really motorsport, but you see the Aussie Ryan Williams won the BMX fucking dirt X Games.
I didn't see anything
Oh, I
about
did
BMX.
see something about that.
It was a
Yeah.
fucking cool trick. No, I don't even know what the fucking thing was called. It was pretty much like a. I don't even think the commentators knew what the fucking thing was called.
Nah.
It's basically a front flip, Superman's seat grab front bike flip.
Yeah, so throw the bike.
So he's jumped, started to do a front flip with the bike.
Yep.
Let go of the handlebars, took his feet off, threw his feet out the back, grabbed the seat while he's still doing the front flip, and then flipped the bike while he's still doing the front flip, flipped it around, grabbed all the handlebars, and then flung it around back underneath him and landed and rode
Man,
away.
that's
and,
talent.
like smooth as fuck.
That is
Smooth as
smick.
Yeah.
fuck.
That's smick.
I think we had the bronze too.
I don't know. I just seen.
I did
Yeah.
see something about a bronze as well for Australia.
Was that in dirt as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. They're doing some mental tricks on pushies.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
He's going to throw around light as fuck.
Yeah, there's a lot harder to fucking land on though.
Yeah.
Especially when your pedals fucking rotate
Yeah.
and move.
You got no
You put your feet back where they were, and you're like, oh fuck, they're not there no more.
got no revs to fucking bring them around either.
Yeah. The MotoGP was on too. I didn't watch any of it, but I tried to. So when I got back to the room on Saturday night, I was flicking through my phone. I was like, oh, fucking sprint race will be started. Quickly got onto KO, started watching on my phone. Watched about 5 laps, and then KO went, no service. I was like, fuck off. And I kept refreshing and doing it and kept saying, no service, no service, no service. I was like, fuck you.
Fuck, a
So
lot
I
of
just
people
went
whinge
to sleep.
about KOA. Like, it
Oh,
just
it's-
drops out all the time.
I've always had issues with it on my phone for some reason.
Yeah,
it's
right.
never dropped out at home. Never had
Yeah, okay.
a problem on a laptop. Even if I'm away on
Yeah.
a laptop, never had a problem. But on my phone, for some reason, it always
Yeah, right.
carries on.
I reckon it's whoever Foxtel uses to make the app, because their Foxtel Go app is shit as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The big benefit, I remember, I've never really watched on the KO app except for I think fair few years ago someone was showing me something on KO, and it had like you could rewind or fast forward, or obviously fast forward up to live in the viewer, but in the Foxtel Go app, the only way to rewind is through the scrubber, so you can never
Oh, you
really
gotta
get the
grab it
right
and
spot.
Pull it, yeah.
Yeah, right.
So I have no idea why Foxtel wouldn't use that option with their Foxtel Go app as well. But the Go app just shits itself. Like you'll get a phone call or watching a video, like watching a live show, and then you'll have the phone call, get off the phone call. It will not reload that show. You've got to completely close the app, open the app again, and then fuck around with it until it gets the video lined
Yeah,
up again.
right.
Yeah,
It's
right.
garbage, absolute garbage.
I've watched it on my phone a few times and not had a problem. But
Yeah.
the only time I've ever had a problem is on my phone. I've never had a
okay.
problem on a laptop or at home.
Yeah.
Even my phone at home, I've had
Yeah.
issues. A lot of them too, because so when you pay for your subscription, you're allowed so many devices,
Yeah.
and if you get it on, you use one too many of those fucking devices. Well, it carries on.
They shut
a
the whole
bit
lot
about
down.
What
Yeah.
you're watching, yeah.
Oh, it usually just on Foxtel, it just gives you an option to delete another user, like your top
Screen.
5 users. You just delete a screen, and then I go back on, whatever.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of F1. What's his name? Joel's mate, George Russell, got the win.
Did he? Oh, cunt.
Yes. Kimi Antonelli, Kimi got third. Max in second place at the end, but through that race, there was a mad race between Max and Lewis. So Lewis has fallen all the way back to, what is it, 1, 2, 3. That's fifth. So he was racing for second, like they were racing for the podium, and he's fallen back to fifth.
They were off the gravel. They were fucking proper racing. I did see a reel for that.
And that's the sort of thing we wanted with this new chassis. So I don't know what happened with Lewis, because I sort of tried to watch what had happened with him, but I was working at the same time, so it was a bit hard. But remember how Oscar Piastri forgot? So the conversation between those
The two commentators
the two
saying he was
dickheads.
a nobody anymore.
So
He's in front of him, on front of Lando on points.
the points you've got Oscar
Not
in
by
80,
much, but-
Lando in 79.
Yeah.
But that means that he's in front by a point. How is Lando smacking his ass and Oscar's nowhere?
Well,
when-
those comments were probably at the start of the year when he was.
No,
just doing
they were
that.
last
Yeah,
weekend.
they were last
Oh,
week.
were they?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
absolute drop kicks because they're Aussie.
I did see the reel saying, "Oh, this aged well."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scotty Pye with the Apex
That might
Hunters
have been
did
where it was, yeah.
he's just sitting in the corner going, "Well, isn't this good?"
I seen a reel with I think it was Jess was with like Tander and that
Yep.
doing a little interview, and she said, "Just have a listen to this." And then they listened to it, and they come back to Jess, and just the look on her face, she's like, "Are they talking about the same guy?" Like she's like so fucking dumbfounded. She's basically saying they're fucking idiots.
Yeah, they're just
Her
drop
face
kicks.
was so funny.
So George pulled another. Where did I see the number? He pulled another couple of points back out of Kimmy's lead.
Yeah, he's still got a fair bit, doesn't
But the lead is Kimmy is 171 and George is 131. Like
Yeah, it's
he's still like 40 points in front.
Yeah, yeah.
He's fine. Can't keep doing what he's doing. Like he's doing what he's doing. He got third instead of first, but he's got to make sure that he's at least on that podium, stay in contention
every time George is.
Yeah. Like realistically, if we can see that whole monitor fuck off into the back of the 10, that'd be great.
I'll be crying.
Yeah.
Did you see? I seen a reel. I didn't even know it was from this last weekend. Of everyone on the podium is getting chatted to, and they all just walked off. Obviously, no one wants to talk with
It's
him.
like he's just the dobber that everyone
Yeah.
doesn't like.
I did see one where all the guys on the podium, they're getting up on the top step to get their photo at the end with the team guy and everything. And obviously there's the two Mercedes guys, Kimmy and George and the Mercedes fucking
Rep,
crew
yeah.
team. Yeah. And then there's Max Verstappen and the whole crowd's going, Max Verstappen. It's like, it's just, he didn't even win and the whole crowd's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because no one cares about George.
Look, as much as I sort of feel for George he's done this to himself. He's the hall monitor of Formula One.
Yeah, well, fucking Feeney's doing it in fucking supercars too.
Oh, that video that
fucking
come up
winching
this
cunt.
morning. So today's Tuesday when we record, and the Supercars app has the Supercars Facebook page has brought up a conversation between Will Brown and Brock Feeney. Just have a look on the Supercars page on Facebook and just
It's
try
funny.
and find that video. It is extremely funny hearing Brock complain about Will, and Will's like they did that shake and bake thing where they let Will Brown go past Feeney to try and attack Cam Waters, and because he wasn't able to, Will Brown understood he had to fall back. Well, by the time he'd gotten to the point where he's like, okay, well, the team said got to fall back, he sort of coming back to Brock, and they pulled a fucking safety car. So Will's like, okay, well, obviously we've got the safety car. As soon as they let us go, even if it's a 1 lap dash, I need Brock to be ready to go and pass me on, say, even I'll back off on the front chute so Brock can get past. And then you switch to Brock Feeney's comments. It's the biggest bitch moan fest.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, why are you doing this to me? Will Brown's like, okay, well, you're not going to be able
I'm
to do
sick
it.
of playing this
Yeah.
fucking team game.
Yeah, his team game. It's all about him.
Yeah, well, get fired then.
Yeah, you're still leading the frigging championship, you dipshit.
Yeah, that doesn't matter at this point. I don't know why he cares so much. Like, he lost it last year, leading it all year.
Led
Like,
it
who
all
gives a
year to
fuck?
the
Yeah.
last race. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like Will Brown's getting a benefit. It's
Nah.
just Will Brown have better tyres, so give him a chance. If he can't get it, then fall back and let him go. And Will Brown's like, oh, well, if we can't do it now, I'll do it next race. Like, if we're together, I'll just let him go. Like,
Yeah. It won't
Whatever.
happen. That won't happen.
It's just pathetic. Anyway, so
I just find it funny.
that's F1. And then we've got a bit of NASCAR. Our boy Shane Van Gisbergen wins his last race of the year. There's another half a season, but he's won the last race.
He did
He's
a pretty sick burnout.
won his last race of the
Yeah,
year.
that was a mad burnout.
He got pole in the O'Reilly Series race on the Saturday, pole, and he got the win in that. And then in qualifying for the Cup Series, he was up on the field and then buzzed the back tyres and spun it out mid lap.
Yeah.
So he spun it out mid lap and got sixth. So qualified sixth for the main race on the Sunday. Obviously smacked their ass. The only sort of close race was by the end. Chase Briscoe was right behind Shane at the end because Shane was not happy with his car. Like his car was struggling through the whole race. They'd sort of gotten it better and better over the race, but it was killing the tyres.
Yeah.
So Chase ended up chasing him up. Now, if I can remember right, I can't remember his name. I'm not even going to try and remember, but his engineer was a Stone Brothers engineer in supercars.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
And
right.
he's someone small. James Small? No.
That does sound familiar.
Yeah.
You're telling the story.
Yeah. Supercars
Anyways,
engineer in NASCAR.
Google that, Hayden.
yeah.
What's his name? I'm going to feel like a dickhead when I say it. I was right, James Small. So he used to be in...
Just back yourself.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
go, I know, and then let someone else tell you you're wrong.
James Small was Mark Winterbottom's engineer in the 2013 Bathurst 1000 win
Yeah, right.
with FPR. So that was NASCAR. He ended up staying in front of Chase Briscoe, but it was a good race. Good race to the end because, like, I sort of figured that Shane was going to get it because Shane's just a fucking awesome driver over there against the rest of them. But it was good to see another driver actually looking like he was making an effort to get there.
Yeah.
He was squirrely all over the track. Like he chased Shane into the corner and then you'd get halfway through the corner and the arse is falling out of Chase's car.
Sideways, yeah.
Yeah, so Shane just knew where to put the car. Same shit as he did supercars. But because he was driving a Holden or a Chev, I fucking hated him. Now he's driving a Chev over in America, but he's not racing against like the supercars teams that I want to watch winning. So I love it. But that's just that's how passion works in
Yeah.
car racing, isn't it? Or in all racing.
If that's your favourite manufacturer, that's where you're going.
That's where the passion is.
That's what it used to be.
Well, that's what it should be, always be. But yeah, with Gen 3, it sort of stuffed that a fair bit. And
I wouldn't even say
realistically-
that. It's drivers these days, like back in the day, they used to be just committed to that thing.
Yeah.
Like I remember it was a fucking massive deal when Craig Lowndes
That was
went to Ford.
humongous.
Yeah.
And now they're just jumping around like nothing.
Yeah, no one
one
even
even
cares what
blinks
car
an
you're in,
eye.
or
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter.
And it's disappointing. Like I remember it being front page news when Craig changed over.
Yeah, it was a massive deal.
And when he was racing for Holden, he had a Ford Capri or a Ford Escort in the shed. He was not allowed to drive it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they had to get permission to drive the Holden around
He
for
was
Brock's
driving for Ford. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
the first year. 05,
But
06.
honestly, I like that. I like the brand loyalty.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And I think it really fucked it when Triple Eight moved from Holden from Ford to Holden. It's like, well, you've just fucked this rivalry because everyone wants to see a Holden win. Like all the Holden drivers want to see a Holden win. And when Triple Eight's racing Ford, then fuck those guys.
Yeah.
But those exact drivers moved across to the other side. And it's like, well, I hated you last year. How do I like you now?
Yeah, yeah.
I've always liked Will Brown. I've never really liked Brock Feeney. I respect that he's a fast driver, but he's a fast driver in the best shit too. Will Brown was a fast driver in an Aerobest car. So,
Yeah.
like, I respect Will Brown's driving
Yeah, I'd like
talent.
to see Feeney in a different car.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm getting
Yeah.
at. But when Will moved, when Triple Eight moved from Chev to Ford, my alliance didn't change. Like, I'm still a DJR fan, and I want to see DJR drivers. Even though Will Davison was a bit of a wanker, I wanted to see him win over other drivers because you're a Ford fan and you're a DJR fan.
Yeah,
That's who I am. And when Triple Eight moved over to Ford, I didn't really have any care for Triple Eight. Like, Triple Eight's leading the championship.
Penrite.
Penrite have got him just after Darwin, but even Brock Feeney, like, he's leading the championship. I could not give a shit if he's leading the championship.
Because he's a whinging fucking.
I don't like him. But I don't like the
listening to
team.
Joel
I don't-
Craig him being a whinger.
I don't really like the Triple Eight team either. Like, I respect that they're fast and they're very good. They're a very good team, but I think I like the underdog. So, like, even though they've moved over to Ford, I'm not a Triple Eight fan now that they're in Ford.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how it should be. Like, it shouldn't be. You shouldn't be alliance to, like, you're alliance to a team, but you shouldn't be alliance to a team now that they're driving for your manufacturer. It should be, I'm a Ford fan and I'm a DJR fan, or I'm a Cam Waters and FPR. This changing manufacturers just stinks.
Yeah, it makes it difficult.
New
And
age. It is what it is.
And
Yeah,
how do you be
yeah,
a
that's
Holden? How do you be a Holden Chev fan when you got the homologation team is Team 18?
Well, it's not fucking Holden anyway because it doesn't exist anymore.
But it's okay. Well, it's a General Motors fan. Like, the General Motors fan, like the Holden fans turned into General Motors fans.
You know what I really want to know? I want to know how you can be such a fucking Ford fan and still run a Chev in your butt.
yeah. Why don't
Well,
run a big block Ford?
All my dad's gear was all Chev, right?
So?
I don't have the cash to fix what I've got, let alone go and rebuild it as a Ford.
You don't have to rebuild it. Just
buy
get
it.
a new one.
Yeah.
We've always raced Chevs because when they break down, you can still get them home in the Ford.
So you race a Ford, it doesn't have to break down. You just drive it home.
Yeah.
It's
Fucking Ford fan, my ass.
yeah.
You're only a fucking half breed.
Well, it's not even a Chev; it's a Merlin.
Still,
It's a Chev design.
it's not a fucking Chev. It's not a fucking Ford.
No. It's a Chev.
No matter what way you look at it, it's not a Ford.
Anyways.
It's a Merlin and a Dart and a little field. Oh, what it's the SSI?
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
maybe
move
it's
on.
nothing-
But
nothing
well,
Chev.
actually, just before we move on, I've got a new fucking extreme sport for you.
Oh, yeah.
If Hayden wants to play the video I sent through,
Have a look at this.
and I'll tell you, I'll commentate it for the
there's
people
no
that are just
sound.
listening. So basically, fuck your skydiving. Skydiving's for fucking losers. Bungee jumping is probably a little bit more extreme than that, but this is a fucking shitload worse. This Sheila's just climbed onto the top wing of a fucking antique fucking airplane.
Strapped herself onto a stick, realistically.
Strapped onto a fucking paddle pop stick on the top and just got some goggles on. And she's fucking flying through the air.
Fucking
She's just-
moving.
She's just, yeah, well, fuck, how fast the plane got to go to fly? Look at the angle. She's got to fucking go out too. She's going round in circles. They're
That
just,
doesn't look comfy.
just standing on top of the wing.
You be shitting
Just
yourself.
fucking peeking. What a fucking shit go that would be.
Very bad.
Wouldn't want to fuck up the
That's-
landing, eh?
That's fucking wild. So if you like your extreme sports, fuck your skydiving. Get
Yeah.
on to standing on the fucking plane wing. It's not even sitting. Like, there's not even a seat. It's
No,
literally
it's just
just
standing up.
a post in the middle of the thing. She's just leaned up against and just harnessed herself to it.
Doesn't even look like a good harness either.
That'd be rough. I hate
it
being
called?
on
It's called
something like that when you're not in control.
Reckon that's called
Wingwalking.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Google
what it looks
that.
like.
Wingwalking.com. That'd be what it's going to say on the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, we might put that in the HSG group or something so you can all have a look and see what that's all
smeek,
about.
eh? All right, that's enough.
All right, let's get into the rulebook segment.
Clear as day, clear as mud. Rule book review.
Woohoo! Thanks to Addicted Marine Performance Parts for sponsoring this segment. What did we get this week?
What do we
Digital dartboard. What number did we hit?
Boom.
16. So that moves us through to page 15. So on page 15, there's only one rule, or one group of rules. There's some more rules at the top, but they kind of start on the previous page, so I won't go through those ones. So we've got 107 conduct of members. Alrighty, 107.01. The association will not tolerate any verbal or physical abuse of its members or officials. That's very clear, isn't it?
Yep.
Very
Clear as day.
107.02. Any driver, riding crew, boat owner, or other class member of the association that is found to have verbally or physically abused another driver, riding crew, boat owner, official, APBA official, or member of the public at an event, meeting of the association or council will be disqualified immediately from that event or meeting and will be asked to leave the venue. That's
pretty clear.
very clear.
Clear as day.
A driver and or boat owner will be deemed to be responsible for the conduct and behaviour of their crew members. In the event that a crew member is found to have verbally or physically abused a driver, riding crew, boat owner, official, APBA official, or member of the public at an event, and such crew member is not a member of the association, the driver and or boat owner will be handed the penalty.
Clear.
Clear.
So if your crew is a member of the association, you don't get the penalty.
Yep.
They only get the penalty, which I think that's a bit dodge. You at the end of the day, if they're
They're
not
representing you.
if they have their own boat or whatever and they're a member, they should get banned. But they're also at that meeting representing you, and you should be
double whammy, you
responsible
reckon?
for them.
Yeah. A lot
Well,
of
yeah, why not?
a lot of that rule actually came up with
But if you don't know they're doing that,
Well, they shouldn't be on your crew.
yeah, I suppose. But
And another thing with all that, so I'll just say that's clear. Yeah, that's clear.
clear.
Clear
Well, I
as
can press the button. But just on that, so the one thing that pops into my brain was it was quite a few years ago. Brent Lewis
yeah, but Barry
got a penalty, a red card for his crew at one of the race meetings. And he come up with a little form that he fills out now. I don't know whether he still does it, but
Yeah,
he
we
did,
spoke
he
about
did do it
this.
for a little while
Yeah.
ago.
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and I think that's a fucking great idea because anyone can have your merch on. Like if you want to sell your team merch, you could sell it to fucking anyone.
Yeah.
And if they go and
Have
abuse
an argument
someone,
or a fight in the pits
then
or something.
they're all of a sudden
Connected to a
associated
team.
with you, and
Yeah.
then you get a penalty, which isn't fair.
Mm.
So if they're not part, so you need to write down, like probably officials need to write down where your pit passes are going or something like
Yeah.
that, and you're responsible for those people.
Well,
Well, a
realistically,
few-
your
a
pit
few do
passes
that.
should have a name on it.
They do. At Yarra does that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all
not
good,
the
but
only one, but
that's
yeah.
but when it comes to doing the double whammy thing, if they're there representing you and your boat and they're on your list, you should get the red card.
Yeah, because it's on you,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, I guess so.
If they are a member, I guess you could ban them too.
Mm.
But I would say if they're representing you, you should also get the penalty. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. 107.04. Such behaviour will result in the offender automatically receiving a red card and any further penalty associated with a red card.
Yeah, clear.
Clear as day.
107.05. Any driver, riding crew, boat owner, or other class member of the association deemed to have committed any of the following: acted in an unsportsmanlike manner, acted in a manner likely to bring the sport into disrepute, committed a serious moral or sporting offence, or acted in a manner unbecoming of a member and prejudicial to the interests of the association.
Yeah.
They will be subject to the penalties as listed in Rule 103 penalties and or rules of the association, Section 6, under the termination of membership.
Yeah, right.
So somewhere in there too, they probably should say, in just that last little bit where the penalties are, should be something about the member protection policy too, I guess, and what sections there are in that refer to that information. That's probably just been overlooked because that's kind of a new form. So, yeah, does that last one
That all
clear?
makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's clear. Yeah.
So if you've done any of those things, I don't know how if they deem you to do them. Like, is that like who gets to deem you that?
The OD.
The OD.
Mm.
So
Would it be decided on the day of?
if someone doesn't like you,
Oh, no, I reckon that, yeah, it'll be the day of or around about there. There'd be like I don't know. Really think about it.
yeah. So if an OD doesn't like you, like you just haven't got along for fucking years or whatever, and you do the slightest thing wrong. you can
Well,
just-
that's the OD is not to hold those grudges as an OD.
well, you wouldn't
Not
think so,
to, but they're human, and
Yeah.
sometimes humans do shit things.
well, or what I'm basically saying is someone that you do like will probably
I'll give you a bit of slack.
yeah,
Yeah.
you just get a little bit more slack if they do something like really serious. Obviously, you're still
Yeah.
going to get in shit,
Mm.
but the one that you don't like could do something kind of minor. It's still wrong,
Yeah.
but most other people would probably get away with it.
Yeah.
You'd like to think people aren't like that, but that's why I was wondering who deems it.
Mm-hmm.
It'd have to be the OD or the race committee of the event.
I would say it probably should be a national board, whether they should get a thing together to do it. So it gets put forward from
Like
maybe
a
the
judiciary.
OD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your referee puts you on report.
Yeah.
So your OD puts you on report. That goes to the board.
Yep.
They look at all the information
Present
and go,
your case and go from there.
yep,
Yep.
no, he should deserve a penalty. This one.
Yep.
Or no, that's probably okay.
That's a good call. That
Not just one person determining.
when it's
Something
when
like
you've
that.
got to determine the act of it's not straight up
Yeah.
abusing the fuck out of someone or
Yeah.
or belting someone
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah.
Because the penalties under Rule 103 isn't just a red card. Like there's all kinds of penalties. It could just be something as simple as being disqualified or
Yeah.
something, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's
clear.
It's clear.
Clear as day.
Clear enough.
All right, that's the rule book for the week. Let's get into questions. Have we got any questions this week?
We have
We got a couple, or
we've
just
got a
one?
follow up
Oh, do we?
from last week.
Okay.
From Mitch.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yep.
Mitch from 100 Mile an Hour Club.
Yes. Yeah, so we got a follow up from him because you told him to. And he obviously listens
Yeah.
because he sent us one in. So here it is here.
Newto, when are you going to learn, mate? Whenever you talk shit about outboards, your boat runs like shit. The karma comes from China. Outboards come from China. Outboards are protected. So, choose wisely.
You want to be very careful.
My rule
Mitch.
that I would change is I don't think that every incident should be worthy of a yellow card. I think it should be depending on the situation. I've seen a couple of things where there's been a crash. Like, for instance, the crash we had in practice at Dargle, they got a yellow card for that one. I don't see why that should happen. And that's my rule change.
Be very careful, Mitch, because your boat's kind of my place to get painted. So don't do too much, otherwise it might be fucking green.
I don't think he's that superstitious.
It won't be white though, and it'll look fucked. Anyway, I don't know about that rule change.
No, I think you should still get the yellow cards for that because you fucked up.
Well, the whole point of a yellow card is, like we've gone through this before, it's for something minor that's
Yeah, it doesn't mean as bad as you think it means,
No.
basically.
it's basically, so if you crash 3 times in a season all on your own, then righto, you're going to get a yellow card because you're clearly doing something fucking wrong.
Yeah,
You're
you
fucking
should
up.
go back to club days
Yeah.
and start again.
I would say a yellow card should be issued for a like specific thing. So, like if you get a yellow card because you crashed on your own, if your next yellow card is for
Yeah, you got to have two of the same
something-
before you can get a red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If your next yellow card is for something different,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
they don't go together to get you your red card.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, you could separate them that way so it's not as bad
Yeah.
as just two
Yeah.
little fuck ups.
Depending on, maybe do it on sections in the rule book or something like that. If you break rules in group 600,
Yeah.
you get a yellow card for 600. If you break them in fucking 300, you get it for 300.
Well,
And
if you
get
break 'em-
3 in the same section,
But if you're breaking the rules in, say, 600, there's a penalty for the breaking those rules, so you don't get the yellow card.
yeah, but I'm not talking penalties. I'm just talking something in there. Like,
Oh, yeah, right. This in that category.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 I don't know whether
do,
that would work, but yeah,
I do
whatever
like that
they-
where you'd have to nut it out a bit, but I do like that idea. So it's not so bad.
Yeah, so if you do
It's
three
like the- it's
three
like the
different
fr-
things that
yeah.
are all totally different.
Yeah, it's like the Brefo thing. You're done for that and you're gone for
Yeah.
a couple of times. And,
Yeah,
And then, yeah, it's just. So works do the same thing.
yeah, because like I said before, initially the yellow cards are meant to be brought in. Like if you just have a spin on a corner,
Yeah.
you get a yellow card. So if you spin fucking 3 times, mate, there's something wrong with your boat. Fucking
Yeah.
fix it.
Fix it. Yeah.
Where
Go away
if
and
you,
have a think
so if you
about
get a
it.
yellow card for spinning, then you get a yellow card for, changing lanes or something like that, or running wide. It's a different thing.
Yeah.
Like if you're constantly running wide, well, you
Fix
get,
your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something set up, rise, or don't run into the corner so hard, or
Yeah.
do something. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
what other questions have we got?
He's got one more question.
Oh, Mitch. another
Mitch has
one.
got another one. Yep.
Hey guys, me again. So I got another question for you. What is a venue that's untouched, that hasn't been raced on before, that you guys would like to see a race held at? Me personally, locally, I'd love to see one at the Nepean. I just think, good foot traffic could be great. And then, a little bit further away, I'd love to see something like right in the heart of the city in the Yarra down in Melbourne.
I think both of them are a bit skinny to run a race meeting.
The Yarra's skinny as well, is it?
I think so.
I've never seen.
I've never been down there and seen it, but it looks skinny. I've seen like Scotty Patterson do runs there.
Yeah.
It doesn't look very wide, unless there's a wider point
maybe.
that I don't know about. But yeah,
Yeah.
I know they used to race at Penrith on the Nepean River, like near the bridge. You know how you go,
Oh, yeah, where the
go
boat
over
ramp is.
M4, yeah, you got the big boat ramp. Well, it was a shit box boat ramp back then. But the problem is on the Emu Plain side, there's a whole heap of houses that look straight over the river. And unfortunately, people that have houses on the river don't like things happening on the river.
yeah, it's
Sticks.
standard.
Fucking idiots.
But
Yeah, I've never actually been on the Nepean at all.
instead of the Nepean,
It's not that great because you come out of that boat ramp, that huge boat ramp they've built, come out of that, turn right, and you've got
4 knot zone or something, isn't it?
No, well, I think you can go up there at a reasonable speed. It probably is speed limit, but you go just up to the train line, and there's a weir just beside it. So
Yeah,
you can't go anywhere past that anyway.
You can go the other way, but
You go the other way, and it's all like not far off there. You've got the rapids, and there's another.
Oh, righto.
Like, there's
so it's
like
just not a big area.
It's not really it's a really good thing for like jet skis and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you
Or
get
like
half a
fishing
dozen
boats.
boats on there, and it's all rough as fuck,
Yeah.
and you got to dodge people. And
Yeah, that's why all the ski boats from like Penrith area are all come out to Windsor.
Yeah, right. Okay.
yeah, if you're gonna do Nepean though, could you just use the fucking rowing track?
Penrith Lakes.
Yeah, would you call that the same thing? Or,
No,
Well,
it's
it's a
its own
complete-
thing.
Penrith Lakes is different to the rowing track, isn't it?
It's
No, I thought
yes.
that was.
So if you
Yeah.
go
Oh.
from Penrith Way and then head out to Castlereagh, you'll get that big sweeping right-hand corner. On that big sweeping right-hand corner, you'll see on the left-hand side, if you look from like the Google Earth, like from satellite images, there is a racetrack there. It's like a big right-hand, like a 90-degree racetrack. So you've got your racetrack in front of you, and then to the back side, there is like a pit area where you'd go in there and do your
Like the
warm-up
Rowan
area.
Club?
No, not like the Rowan Club, because that's like a big lake behind, and you drive through like a little creek and you get out onto the racetrack. This is literally on the side of the racetrack. So you think of the racetrack, say like this, like a rectangle up the side here.
Oh,
there's
righto.
another
Okay.
part.
Yeah.
So like if you had hydros and shit like that, I'm not sure if you can, but I know that the hydro club had a lot to do with it, and Nathan Mills would probably be able to give me a bit more heads up with what had gone on. But there was a lot of talk about the hydro club actually designing how the racetrack needed to be,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
and like
Didn't even know that was the thing.
it should be a great venue if the hydro club had
So it's
something
pretty
to do
wide
with
then.
Well, maybe it was good for 6-litre hydros and not GPs. And when I was
Even
part
still,
of
turn a 6-litre, you're still pretty wide.
when I was part of Upper Hawkesbury, I was actually trying to push for something to happen there, but the racetrack at Upper Hawkesbury was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
This was before the clubhouse had shit the bed.
Well, I think the council, like the Penrith Council, wanted
Yeah, that's
someone
right.
to go there. Like it's fully built and designed for
Yeah,
water
right.
sports, and no one uses it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the same lake.
Purpose dugout and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
right.
same water body as the Penrith Beach.
Yeah, okay.
yeah. Pondi.
Pondi, yeah. But
So
like even
if-
that
if-
area, like you could have all your juniors lined up on the Pondi.
Yeah. So what? Well, they're Mitch's
Deep as
options.
shit,
Yeah.
What would
That lake.
you'd reckon that like?
Yeah. I really, really like Penrith Lakes. And I know this is sort of a question of what we would like to see as in like new courses, but I still go back to Penrith Lakes. Whether any spot of that scheme, that new one for hydros, that'd be smick, or racing out back in Penrith Lakes area like the main rowing course for displacement boat, that was smick. That and tunnel boats. I do not understand why they don't want to put the tunnel boats on there, because that'd be perfect for them. There's a freaking dock out the
Too
front.
much money.
Yeah, but why not make it more affordable so you can get more events on? If they're not running events
Yeah.
and they
Well, yeah.
put
that's
like a
the
tunnel
right,
boat series on, like you make it affordable for them to come in.
We'll find out when the drag boats go there.
Yeah.
We'll see how
I
popular
mean,
it is.
I really hope that
That's what's
that
got to
thing can
happen though.
happen.
If you can con someone and you want to spend some money to put it on there, you need to make it a big show.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people to come and stay in Penrith so businesses thrive.
exactly right.
And then the government will go, actually, those guys do all
Yeah.
right. Let's get them back in to do something else.
Yeah.
And you got to use that venue to its full potential. Like
Absolutely.
not just
Use the
not
facilities,
just
the grandstands and all
well,
the shit behind
not
it.
just running boats on the water and going, oh yeah, there's boats out there all day, cool as fuck.
Do a big part like a
Have
like
a
a
show.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Ferris wheels and
Yeah.
fucking food trucks and some rides
Some
and
dirt bikes. and
whatever else
doing
is
jumps
going
and whatever,
on.
yeah.
Just a full on show.
Mhm.
That's what I would say.
But like you think you do a show, like they either run the show at say like Penrith Showground or Windsor Show, what's it called Richmond Racecourse Showground, like
Clarendon.
Clarendon. That's it. You have it there, or you have it at that different venue. It doesn't cost any more. And say it's what is it, $15-20 to get into the Hawkesbury show.
Yeah, I don't mean a show like that. I just mean
I'm saying
I mean
put that sort of setup, like not as big as that, but all your rides and shit.
Well, it'd be
Yes.
the same. Like it's exactly what he's saying.
yeah,
but
similar
yeah.
kind of thing, but not
Not as big.
the Hawkesbury
Yeah.
show. Don't move the Hawkesbury show
No.
to there or something like
No,
that.
but that's
Just
same
do
sort of
your own
thing.
sort of thing.
Because
you
those
just
shows,
you just have a few rides and stuff, and then you put some dirt bikes in.
Yep.
The car show sitting around there as well, and
Yeah,
but
so
that's,
people can
that
go
sort
look
of
at
thing
lots of other
costs
shit.
more money. Like they put the rides in there. You're not going there for free rides. You're paying money for rides as well. So that means that the people that are doing the rides, they're paying to be there. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there. Like they're not going to. Like,
Yeah, that's someone for smarter than us to
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
out how to run
But
that. We're
that's-
not event
you
managers.
can
No,
you can
exactly
actually
right.
if
Someone
they
that's
can
an
allow
event
it to
manager
happen.
would know exactly what to do with all that sort of
Yeah.
shit.
If they can allow that to happen, the venue's big enough to be able to handle it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they probably would allow you. You just got to organise it.
But that's a bit off the track anyway. Where
Well,
would you
it
have
sort
a
of
track?
is.
What
Penrith
track would you
Lakes.
use?
I couldn't think of one that needs to be. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing one back in like Toronto and that, but it's still a lake course and it blows up and it gets windy. I can't think of anything off the top of my head where I'd send boats to.
I can't really say I've been on too many spots where I think this would be a good racetrack, but I just reckon anywhere near a major city, like through the Brisbane River, something like that.
Brisbane River, as in Brisbane or Brisbane Waters?
In
No,
Brisbane.
Brisbane River.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
in
even
Brisbane
like
or in the middle of Sydney Harbour somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere
at
in
the
there.
front of
find a-
Newcastle was awesome too with the
The
tunnel
tunnel
boats.
boats, yeah.
Trying to find somewhere that's
It's a
not
bit
not
harder
rough as
there
shit,
for
though.
the tunnel boats are a bit easier to do there.
Yeah, because you
It's
put
a-
them in with
you-
cranes.
yeah, it's-
I reckon it'd be sick
Um,
if we could design, like if we could set our boats up so you could lift them with cranes.
Oh, that's
You
easy.
can then.
lift
I
them
know.
points.
Yeah, that's easy. But
Yeah, and then all our boats can turn up to
we
it.
all lift them up to flip them over. It's not fucking hard.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like if we can set them up so they're good to go all the time. And
Yeah,
then
Yeah, I
there's
don't know.
different
Somewhere
venues.
like that in the middle of Sydney, middle of
Yeah.
Melbourne, middle of Brisbane.
I
They're
ne-
obviously ideal.
I never went there, but like over in Perth, where in front of the casino there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
supposedly that was awesome too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never went there either, but the old man did race over there, and it was said it was pretty awesome.
Well, they're trying to set up the Penrith, the Perth street track, and that means that they're trying to push for more motorsport. I wonder
Yeah,
if
the
they'll-
council
they'll-
fucking hate it. They just
Yeah, the
fully
council's
banned it.
right against it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it's going to happen, but the council was way against the race boats on the water.
Yeah,
But if they're going to have an event with a whole heap of noise, I wonder if they may be able to sort of get away with it on that same weekend or something.
You don't really want to do
No, you wouldn't be
shit
the
on the same weekend.
No. It's a bit too much.
Yeah. You got to try and stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah,
Running with someone else, you wouldn't. The only thing you'd do to combine with another sport like that is go and put some shit on show with some flyers and,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
info.
like
Things.
Clarkey does with the
Yeah,
Adelaide.
yeah, go and
event.
park your boats, put them on display, have a whole heap of fucking flyers around so people can grab it and go, yeah, there's a race meeting on here. Come check this shit out. This is what we do. Rah, rah, and
Good.
spread the word that way. Not just run a fucking race because our races are, you know, we like them because we like fucking boats. But to the average
lot
Joe
of
that
people
likes
They're
don't.
trying
pretty
to watch
boring. 3
supercars,
laps
it's
and
boring
it's
as
all over.
fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So to put it in the middle of all that shit, I don't think's a great idea.
no,
But I think and the closer you can get to major towns, the better.
yeah, with heaps of places to stay in is another thing.
Just where there's a shitload of people.
Yeah,
Like it's hard to, like, unless you like boats, people aren't driving over an hour to go to a boat race
no,
meeting.
God no.
Like unless
Unless
you like boats,
pretty much.
like supercars thing, because they're such a big deal and professional. People jump on planes and fly interstate to go watch that shit. Just as a
Well,
fan,
people do that for boat racing, but I don't
Only
think
if you
anywhere
like
near
boats,
the
You've got to
scale.
like boats.
only if you're
Anywhere
into
near the
boats.
scale.
Not just
I'm not flying to Darwin or Townsville or whatever to go race or watch race cars.
Fuck, I would go to
Look,
Darwin.
shitloads of people do though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
because they
just
put
like
an
to
event
see-
on, but not just the cars. They put a good event on in
Yeah.
some
I'd like
places.
to see a good event for boats.
Yeah, but that's what you've got to put on, and you just got to be in
That's what I wanna
a
see.
good place. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
or something like fucking Lake Eyre in the middle of Australia would be pretty sick.
yeah. Well, there's a fucking sailing club out there.
Yeah, just bang something out in the middle, fucking random in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, they're fucking. Oh, there's something about that out there.
Did anyone go to the Moree event?
What more event?
Yeah,
Remember that Moree? with
Oh,
that
yeah, that was a
man-made
few
lake?
years ago. Yeah,
his brother ran.
Brennan
that up
ran
there.
the chase there first time.
What do you think of it as a venue?
Oh, I think it needed. I think they put it needed to change shapes. It was too skinny. So because they run around the island, so the outboards run around the island.
Yep.
I think Brennan and Lockie. That was Lockie first had the hydro there too.
The island
that
was
new
quite
one.
long too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was massive,
Yeah, I
like
think the
900
island-
odd meters.
Yeah, I was going to say the island was like a 1 kilometre or
Yeah.
something like that.
and a long way across. So they were talking to them to dig out half the island, like
Yeah, okay.
make it wider on one side,
Mhm.
so they could still so you could have your circuit on the one side.
And
But
did
then
you
it
say
just
it's,
never went.
it's 900 long or 900 across?
900 long.
It's still rectangle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was thinking you like it was like 900 by 900.
No,
I was like,
fucking
fuck
mate.
man, that's massive.
Yeah,
no, 900 long. Then you had to go probably a few hundred meters across to go around the island, and then you can't see nothing.
Yeah, the venue.
then they
you,
run down
you
the
couldn't
back.
see, the spectators couldn't see.
No, it's a big island in the middle.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not just a
No,
bloody
no,
sand plate.
no. No, it's an island.
Copy.
But they did say something about digging it out, and I think that was it. It's just sitting out there now, doing nothing. Because that was built for that purpose.
For boat racing.
I don't know, boat racing, but water sports in general.
Well, they probably use it for ski boats all the time then.
This one that they're doing at the end of the month at
Leslie?
Leslie Dam
Yep.
is not that far from there either. It's probably only 2 hours
From Moree.
from Moree, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Probably an hour and a half, maybe. I don't really know, but it's not that far.
Okay.
But yeah, that'll be an interesting one to see if
Is-
it goes all right.
Is Chase going over there?
Yeah.
So
far as
Brendan
I
will
know.
go?
Yeah.
You'll go?
No.
Okay.
Too much going on. Go to Dargle the weekend after.
Too many holidays, Mick.
No, I thought he worked.
I did today, actually. It's bullshit.
I thought when he was on holidays, he was still working.
Yeah.
That's only when I go shooting.
Oh, all right. That was all our questions.
That
No
was
more?
all our questions.
Thanks, Mitch, for your questions. Thanks for regularly ringing them in and having a go at me. If anyone else wants to send in any questions, you know the story, the memo.fm link. Use it. It's fucking easy. It's not hard.
Easy as.
The pit crew, Joel.
It's fucking flat out. I reckon I've been approving like 10 a day for like
Man,
the last week.
That's
Yeah,
Mick.
right. Did Tracy told me she was going to put in the video of Ari Vartman that I talked about last week.
No, that haven't come in yet.
Yeah, that if that gets in there, you should show. I might just put in myself.
You
a
should find that,
fucking-
chuck it in there.
That was the Pikes Peak video?
Yeah, with him
You
holding,
find that. We'll
holding
put
his
that up
hand
in
up. You
there.
can see in that video like how big the drops are
Yeah.
and shit if you go off the side of the road.
You're not coming back.
Yeah, it's wild. And then when you see this bloke doing it one-handed and into the sun and shit, it's pretty
Yeah.
wild.
There was a couple of good things that I should have remembered. Oh, there was a hydro. I think it looked like he threw a blade or threw a prop. He come off the line. It's fucking had a mad kick. To
The
right,
top fuel
the
hydro?
top fuel, yeah, come mad, kicked to the right, and it's sort of limped, and then kept going right. And then they had the next footage of him getting out as it's sinking.
I did see that. I thought it busted the boat. That's what it looked like.
Probably did.
I did a
I
couple.
didn't.
of,
I only watched it fucking once.
yeah,
and
so I
wasn't really
watched it a
paying
couple of
that much
times,
attention,
and
but-
it looked as it kicked up. You could sort of see on the left, on the right side, you could see the prop, but on the left side you couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's the angle or the water,
Yeah.
that doesn't show it, but that's what it looked like. Because as it kept kicking up, it kept coming more right,
Yeah.
like as there was no drive.
Yeah.
But him getting out, it was slow at getting out, and there's a lot of gear in there, like no room,
Yeah.
wearing knee braces.
Well, because they get bashed around in there.
Yeah.
It's like a full-on roll cage, so you got
Yeah.
to wear all your shit.
I was like, fucking hell, he's
And they
getting out
gotta-
and he's undoing shit. And
They got to try and keep the cockpit super small because the boats are only fucking tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boat's probably only fucking 3 meters long. They're fucking tiny as.
I think the capsule's probably the heaviest part of those boats, eh?
Oh, it
Apart
would
from
be,
the engine,
yeah,
of course,
100%.
but
Yeah.
like when you look at the boat, the capsule's the strongest.
Yeah, there's nothing to the rest
no.
of it.
Tommy Butlin also put up the little Pikes Peak Suzuki that I was referring to last week.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's a weapon looking car. And when he put the photo up, I was like, yeah, that's so funny to see it. It looked a lot like that Pikes Peak, the Peugeot you're talking about, that
Oh, yeah,
Ari dude. That's got the like real scalloped out front end and
Yeah, yeah.
massive wing at the back, and like they're only a little car, and then they just put these massive body kits. on them.
How long ago was the Suzuki done?
Oh man, this
Was
is
it tar road?
This would have been back in the 90s, 2000s.
I'm not sure when they
This,
tarred
this
it.
is when, remember Gran Turismo 1 or 2,
Yeah.
whatever it was? Yeah. So that was back in the day there. That
Yeah,
was
right.
shit, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, this one, the road's all dirt. It's like a rally, which is not like that now. It's all
Tarred now.
it's all tarred, so you can use a fair bit of aero. I mean, they're rally cars and they're using that much aero in dirt. So back in the day.
Lots going on.
All right, what else we got? Footy tipping, the big hitter. It
Yeah, it's fucking finally went over.
finished, and I got fucking ripped off.
You didn't get ripped
Oh,
off.
I did. I got
Who
ripped.
got it?
His mum.
Me fucking mum.
Oh, good job.
And she didn't even fucking shout.
Nah, she didn't either. She took cash too.
Grub.
I thought we weren't allowed cash.
No, you're allowed cash if you're there. I think I got cash the first time I won.
Oh, Joe?
Yeah. It's just easier to, if you live that far away, just fucking, I'm not waiting for the cash, just transfer it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was, so there's only 4 of us left. 3 of us took Penrith, thinking they're not going to get beat 2 weeks in a row.
Gone.
They got beat by 2 of the shittest teams fucking in the comp
No good.
and knocked 3 of us out. And my mum took the Roosters. I didn't want to take Penrith because everyone else was.
Yeah.
But I was like, they're kind of the only ones that should be a sure
Shoe-in.
thing.
Yeah.
The rest of them were like, oh no, that they could all be 50-50. Mum just picked one of them and she got the 50-50 right,
I
and
mean,
we got the sure thing fucking wrong. Anyway, it's going to start again, and we'll find out whoever jumps back in.
Yeah, we're back in there.
so if your mum didn't get it and everyone else got, so if everyone gets wiped out,
You
Does
buy
that-
back in.
pardon?
You buy back in.
So all
and
that
it
money,
doubles up.
all that money stays in the kitty
Yes.
because everyone got out, so no one won. We all pay $50 to get back in and go again.
Okay.
And
so
then
it's
when you
$50 a
win-
week.
No,
it's
$50 to go.
to go.
$50 for the round.
Oh, if you get knocked out,
Because it's gone.
then and then everyone else gets knocked out. That kitty just stays there.
Yeah,
and you
and
buy
then
back in.
You buy back in, and
Yeah.
then the kitty gets humongous.
Doubles, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't
so if
believe-
you win in a grand and you could win a grand and everyone gets knocked out, no one wins, the money stays there, everyone pays their money to get in again. There's
Yep.
another grand in there. So if you win that one, you win $2,000.
That's huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lot
Yeah.
of money.
Double ups don't happen all that often.
Nah, we had
although
a couple last year.
last year we had a fucking
We
triple
had a
up.
triple.
Jesus.
But that was wild. Like, I think it only lasted 1 week one time.
Yeah, and everyone was out.
We all went bang first week, every
And
single
then,
person.
and then the next one was only like 3 weeks or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like it was fucking nothing. I think we had done like 4 rounds in, say, 8 weeks.
The first year we did it, we only went through 2.
We
2
started
rounds through the whole year.
late, but too.
We did. I think we started in round 7 or something, but we did 1 and went for short. Only went for like 5 weeks.
And then the rest of them
And
went
the
to
second
grand
one went
final.
all the way to the fucking grand final.
Oh wow.
And then every other year,
And
we've
last
seemed
year-
to have just heaps.
Last year
5,
was
6.
Last year was 5, I think.
Yeah.
This year's we're up to 4
Yeah.
now, and we're only in round 17
Yeah.
or 18 or something.
Some people get the shits because you get them sucked in like, yeah, this is good, and they put $50 in, they get knocked out first week like, fuck, I lost me $50 already.
It's just how it is.
Yeah. It's cool
the
when you
gamble.
win one though.
Yeah,
Oath.
it's mad when you win.
What about the ESPN footy tipping?
Lewis still on top. Got you by 1 point.
He did pull away an extra point, but then I pulled it back. I can't remember.
Yeah,
what,
you
what
both
team
got
was,
5
but
last week.
yeah,
But there's a couple coming up. Tommy Sawyer's coming up, and I think that's Darren Bride. Play money.
oh yeah,
He's nipping at you. They're on 86 and 87.
yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
I'm falling away.
It'd be
man.
nice to know.
Your old
who's-
man's coming up too. He's fucking slowly sneaking in there.
It'd be nice to know who's used what jokers and shit to see.
I think most people only used one.
Yeah, I definitely haven't. I've used 2.
I went back through a couple, and yeah, there's most people only use one.
Yeah.
I've still got one left.
Both my jokers were reasonably good. One was really good. I think I got like 7 with it.
Yeah.
And the other one, I think I only got 5 with it. But that's
Yeah.
still 5's still not bad
Still
when we've had rounds where you only tip fucking 2 or 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine using your joker.
Oh,
on that.
I hit Connor up on the weekend too.
Oh yeah, I was just about to say, imagine using your joker when there is only 5 games.
Did he understand?
Yeah. He goes, I know, and I fucked up. I was like, what are you doing? He goes, I don't know how I did it, but I fucked up. He didn't realise until after it started too.
Let's be on.
But yeah, the AFL one.
I'm still going in that, but there's whoever's behind me slowly catching me.
Yeah, well, they caught one there. You're 111, they're 106. That's Connor.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was Connor. Yeah, he's
But
slowly
he's used
catching me.
both his jokers now, I think.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah. Oh, Dylan picked a perfect round.
Oh yeah.
Ew, where's our claps?
And yeah, I'm 6, so I'm 6 in both of them.
Have you used your jokers?
No, I've still got one left in both. Actually,
Yeah,
I'm using my joker this week in AFL.
You need to use your jokers early. It gets harder and harder the longer you leave it.
Oh, we're going to find out this week.
Are you going to use it
Yeah, I'm using it this week, yeah.
in the NRL?
No, not in the
I
NRL.
was going to say, I fucking hope you
Not
do.
a fucking chance.
You'd be fucking.
I was making sure I was double
You'd be
checking.
a nickname Connor.
I was double checking that it doesn't, when you hit it, doesn't I can throw it over to the NRL one too.
yeah.
But it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I can tell you that.
So
All right, that's your footy tipping. We've got our memes of the week. We all put them in, did we?
they're all in there.
Who's is first?
Mine's first because I put it in last week.
I can never remember mine what I send in.
No,
I feel
I
like
can't
it's,
remember now.
it's like funny all over again when you hear it again.
Well, I sent 2 in, obviously not thinking. But yeah. It's,
So are we going to play your 2? Or?
nah, fuck no.
Oh.
The other one's shit. I must have been on the piss when I sent that one in.
Probably sent it to his wrong group.
Probably. All right, here's my one.
A standard 52 card deck actually mirrors the calendar year. 52 cards equal 52 weeks in a year, 4 suits equal to 4 seasons, and 13 cards per suit are the 13 lunar cycles in a year. If you add the card values together, e.g., ace equals 1, jack equals 11, queen equals 12, king equals 13, the total will equal to 364. If you throw in the joker that comes with a deck of cards, you now have 365 days in a year.
That's a good fact.
It actually gets crazier than this. Every king represents a real historical ruler. The king of spades is King David, the king of hearts is Charlemagne, the king of diamonds is Julius Caesar, and the king of clubs is Alexander the Great.
This is so interesting.
Do you want to hear the craziest one?
What's the craziest one?
The number of possible shuffles is basically impossible. If you were to shuffle a deck of cards right now, the probability is that that sequence of cards has never existed in the history of creation. For that
That's
number.
a really good fact. You see, my fact was Shaquille O'Neal only ever hit a 3-pointer in his career.
Holy what? That is insane.
All right, 3 days. Today,
That's pretty crazy, but
That's a lot of numbers.
It's a bit fucking like.
it all works out.
Oh yeah, it does. But someone's searched that shit and just made it up. Like none of those things really equal each other. None of those things are in the same conversation. Oh, there's four different things. That's the 4 different seasons. Whoop-de fucking do. And that all adds up to 365 for the year. That's just someone just checking those numbers and going, oh, what else is that number? Going, they could just go, oh yeah, that was the day Jesus was born because it was that date, or fucking something weird. And just if you count anything, you'll find a number that's relevant to something somewhere.
Probably. Numbers are always relevant to something.
Yeah. Like the number 4. Think of how many things you could think of got to do with the number 4, or fucking
Yeah.
25. Think
Are
of
you
heaps
being
of things that.
skeptical?
Yeah.
Are you,
Massively.
Yeah,
He
I
doesn't
have,
like the woo-woo in that one.
I have heard that one before. Well, that's easy to. That's not weird. I don't find
It's
that
not
weird.
weird.
I
No.
just
It's just
find that
interesting.
he's just counted some numbers and gone, oh, what equals that number? What looks
It's
good
good
to
enough.
that? And yeah,
It's just interesting.
like what's the 4 kings being someone got to do with the 4 fucking suits being 4 seasons?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Nothing. They're not even related. Not even closely fucking related. There's 2
Anyways.
things that have the number 4. What about the queens? If you looked that up, you'd find 4 queens somewhere. I
Yeah,
bet you
you
there's
would.
been more than 4 kings in the world.
Yeah, but not prominent ones, I suppose.
We got one now.
Yeah, he's fucking nobody.
Everyone knows.
He ain't prominent.
Everyone knows who he is, though. There's probably 4 in the world right now.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Who's
here's
next?
Michael's.
Oh.
You people are always ruining my day on the road. And I was like, it's actually quite nice to be discriminated as a traffic controller and not an Asian. And he was like, I didn't know you were a traffic controller. Guy yelled out,
Oh, that's good. Oh, here's Hayden's one.
all right.
All right, put a finger down if you ever went to a boy's house and took a shit in his toilet that clogged the toilet, and because you don't know how to deal with a clogged toilet, you just kept flushing it, and then all the water rose and started going all over the bathroom floor, and you needed to call him in to help you with the clogged toilet, but you didn't want to see your big shit, so you tried to throw it onto his front lawn out the window, but instead your aim is so bad that you threw it onto his car windshield and didn't say anything, and then when he started to drive you home, it was raining, so he turned his windshield wipers on, and then the shit started smearing all over the window, and you just had to act like it was weird and you had no clue what was going on.
Oh, that is
That's a story and a half, isn't it?
There's no way that's real.
Could you imagine having a chick come over and all of a sudden you're like, fuck's that brownstone on my windscreen? You wouldn't even put them two and two together, would you?
wouldn't. You wouldn't.
You'd think someone's just a dirty cunt and putting shit on your car.
You'd be thinking, how pissed was I last night?
Very good.
Threw shit on my own car. All right.
Righto.
Thanks for listening for another week, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We will be back next week. We've got a guest episode coming out again soon. Not next Tuesday, Tuesday after.
Yes,
That'd be right,
it will
John?
be, yeah.
So not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday.
We'll announce that next week.
It will be the 14th.
You can have a listen to another guest episode. It's a pretty good one. And yeah. Like, share, subscribe, all the socials, and just remember, beer doesn't complain when you finish in 2 minutes. See you.
See you.
Bye.